Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai haere mai, welcome into Eventfinda Stadium on Auckland's North Shore for your Thursday night basketball fix. The Sky Broadband Rapid League sees the Auckland Tuatara host the Taranaki Steelformers Airs. I'm Taylor Johnson. Joining me in co-commentary is Tom Abercrombie. Looking forward to this game, aren't we? These two teams are pretty evenly matched. I mean, there was 1 point that separated them on the ladder.
Yeah, the two pre-season favourites and their Rapid League teams both got off to pretty good starts last week. And yeah, looking forward to another good one tonight.
Let's take a look at that ladder. They both sit respectively third and fourth. The Iceland Giants and Southland Sharks obviously at the top, playing one more game each than the two. But I mean, look at that, 43-33 and then 42-33, very even heading into this one. Quite hard to pick. But let's now take a look at the away starters for the Taranaki Steelformers Airs. Adam, Burdenshaw, Hoiata, Hill and Trott. Who impressed you the most? Because you did this game last week.
I did get a good look at the Airs last week. Morgan Trott and Nico Hill were fantastic last week. Nico especially very aggressive from the outset. I expect a bit more of the same from him tonight. Morgan Trott a beast on the boards.
Absolutely, Hoiata as well. Impressive. Let's now take a look at the Tuatara starting five for the Sky Broadband Rapid League. Cooper, McIntosh, Fitzgerald, Ledger and Barrow. Some pretty impressive youngsters in here, isn't there?
There is, and a bit more of a veteran presence too with Burrow and Fitzgerald. Got a bit more NBL experience under their belt, so look for those older guys to bring these young guys along with them tonight. It'll be a good one.
You said to me earlier, it's a little bit like a coin flip, right? Because you got to get it, you got to get a good start. Chemist Warehouse head to head. Speaking of coin flips, Ruben Fitzgerald, Nico Hill, top on the points as well as the rebounds. Trott had a fantastic game, but the field goal percentage, that speaks volumes for this Airs team, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, they didn't shoot it great last week, but still came away with the win. I expect them to play that same sort of tempo again tonight. They played pretty up-tempo last week. They're going to do the same thing. But as you said, it's a bit of a coin flip. 4-minute quarters, 16-minute games in this Rapid League. Things can happen and change very quickly.
Coin officials, Mikey Graham, Brad Clive and Danielle, sorry. And the Airs in the neon green.
I like it.
Yeah. And of course the Tuatara in the grey for this match. And the Sky Broadband Rapid League. Don't forget, coming up in an hour's time with the Sal's NBL game, the Tuatara, of course, up against the Taranaki Steelformers Airs.
Good to be back at Eventfinda Stadium, my spiritual home.
Sounds like you're going to bring all the excitement and commentary today then, Tom.
Oh, yeah, always.
As we tip off in the Rapid League game, it's the Tuatara with first possession.
Looks like just a little issue with the clock up there, maybe. They were tinkering around with the Tuatara's basket pre-game, so hopefully everything's all right there.
Yeah, you're right. They actually didn't get many practice shots up.
They've lost the clock again, so we might get another stoppage soon.
Well, the Tuatara will play on until the referees notice. And just falling short with the first bucket. They go again. Not getting any luck there, Tom.
No. Pretty solid first set. Good look from Burrow, but as we see, the refs take a look at the clock once more to try and get that fixed. Get all these technicalities out the way.
Well,
all ready for the main event.
Well, isn't it funny? You dust off the cobwebs right for the players, because obviously these guys spend a lot of time on the bench. Equally for the referees and the match officials too, making sure things are crisp for the Sal's NBL game. As the Airs with a nice open look and banking the three early. Yeah. Beautiful shot from Trott.
Yeah, nice shot from Trott, stepping out into the three. Good touch from out there.
Nice confident shot too. What a way to get your team onto the board. As the Tuatara looking for some space now. Barrow finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald decides to drive, gets up under the lane. Beautiful work.
Yeah, nice crafty move there from Fitzgerald. Tuatara doing a good job getting the ball through a couple of sides, getting some touches on it. Get their first bucket of the game.
Adam drives, gets it fire, but unsuccessful. So Fitzgerald brings it up court for the Tuatara. Faked a look and decided to give the pass away. playing around with it at the moment. Another nice look at the three-point, and he's fouled.
Yeah, just a little bit overzealous there from Burton Shaw on the closeout. And Tukaha will head to the free throw line for 3 shots.
First trip to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. First one is successful for Tukaha Cooper, 21-year-old. Out of Northland, goes for a second shot, banks that one as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these youngsters for the Tuatara. Obviously, Auckland a hotbed for basketball talent in this country, and Aaron Young known for his prowess developing some of those guys. So looking forward to seeing them get an opportunity in the Rapid League.
Successful trip for Cooper at the three-point line. Good defense coming in as well from Fitzgerald, but couldn't quite collect his tip.
Yeah, quick hands there from the vet, from the youngster Adam.
Now the airs in the hands of Adam. Had 3 assists in the game last week. Nice drive coming in from the airs. Morgan Trott again.
Yeah, really nice there from Trott. Gets Burrow up in the air. Shows some good poise, control with the ball on the bounce. A tough finish.
He had 9 points last week. He's already got 5. Has Trott. Again, Fitzgerald showing his class.
Yeah, he's been good. He's set the tone for the Tuatara team here to start. Playing with great intensity at both ends.
Adam again kicks it out. And fouled. Nico Hill.
Yeah, it looks like he was just a bit miffed that Hoata went and tipped that one in. It might have had a chance of falling. As we see here on the GJ Gardner-Holmes replay. Nico Hill drawing the foul. Didn't quite leave enough time for that ball to drop in, but he'll head to the line for 2.
Misses the first one, does Hill. Had an outstanding game last week, 16 points.
He
Top
did,
in the Rapid
he
League.
did. Slow start though. He had no problems putting them up last week, but took a little while to find the bottom of the net. But when he did, he got it going, and he looks like a real good talent.
That's the purpose of the Rapid League, isn't it, really? To showcase the young Kiwi talent. That's a nice finish there from Cooper.
Absolutely, it is. It's the perfect opportunity for these young guys to get some good quality minutes and game time at a really high level. So we see Morgan Trott once again putting his head down. He's been super aggressive early on, looking really good.
Well, it's the Trott show at the moment for the Taranaki Airs. Defensively well, very impressive.
He's doing it all, Morgan Trott. Love to see it.
Looking like he's enjoying it too, as Adam brings the ball up the court. Decides to go south, kicks it out. Fakes the 3, goes in a little bit closer. Can't get the jump shot to fall, so the Tuatara get their opportunity. 1-on-1 at the bottom of the hoop. Nice hook shot coming in.
Yeah, nice solid move there from Burrow, the veteran, knowing exactly what to do when he gets the ball 2 feet in the paint. We talk about the youngsters as well, but great for a chance like a guy like Nick, who some games might only get 5-10 minutes. So we see Nico Hill there with the 2. Might only get 5-10 minutes in the main game sometimes, but talking to him before the game, he loves the initiative, getting a chance to get some good quality minutes under his belt and get nice and warm.
Well, that's
for the real deal.
100%, because you know what it's like. How hard is it to go into a game cold and then have to put up some of those shots?
It is tough. It can be really tough stepping in. You know, you might not get your number called to the second, third quarter sometimes. And this is invaluable for those guys to really get some good minutes under the legs.
And it shows the depth as well, right, of the Tuatara to put the experience into the Rapid League for these youngsters. Adam gets the ball back. He's trying to manipulate some space at the moment. Going up and under and drawing the and one as well. Brilliant work. Jordi Hoiata.
Yeah, tough finish there. A little sloppy on the pass. Tuatara went for the steal and Hoiata knew exactly what to do. He puts his head down, as we see here on the replay. Just a little overzealous, trying to get the steal and makes no mistake on the finish.
Can't add the extras. The rebound in the hands of the Tuatara. Brilliant work. Josh Wiley.
Quickly up the floor from the youngster.
And what a close first quarter that is. 13-12, the home team, the Auckland Tuatara, with the lead. Very evenly matched game thus far.
Yeah, evenly matched. Great start from Morgan Trott, 7 points in that first quarter. Nico Hill aggressive as well with 5 points. And for the Tuatara, Tukaha Cooper, great start. He's got 5 points. Ruben Fitzgerald with 4. But yeah, pretty evenly poised in match first quarter.
And the shots are actually starting to fall. We did see, I guess, in the opening round of the Sky Broadband Rapid League, the shots weren't really sinking. But in this first quarter, they're starting to find the hoop.
Yeah, it can be a bit of an issue. First round, first game, a few nerves, a few guys trying to get those basketball legs back under them. It can take a little bit of time. Certainly talking to some of the senior guys, they felt that last week as well. Obviously, the Tuatara going down by 30 to the Saints, not the way they wanted to start, but it's the smallest of margins at this level, and if you're half a step off, it can make all the difference. And I think we'll see both the Rapid League teams and the main teams playing a bit more free and a bit more comfortable tonight.
Of course, as well, this is a new initiative in the South NBL, and the Rapid League is just as important as the South NBL because the points for and against in the Rapid League do count towards the South NBL ladder. So certainly not a throwaway game in the slightest. And last year, I mean, the season of the South NBL was so close, going down to singular points between teams. And so we need to treat this Rapid League with respect.
It's hard to envision it in round 2, how much the points for and against can matter. But so often it comes down to that last round and a couple of points here and there that you wish you could have back
100%.
from round 2.
Everything counts as the steel formers airs. In the green, if you've just joined us in the Rapid League. Adam passes it into Bailey, decides to kick it out. And driving in is Trott. He's got plenty of points and adds 2 more.
Yeah, just a nice strong move there on the youngster. Goes straight at him with that right hand. He's been super aggressive early on, Morgan Trott. Great to see.
No one really nominating themselves for the Tuatara to cut across and stepping out as well. Not a lot of movement in that play from the Tuatara.
No, there wasn't. And just getting a look at young Josh Wiley here. I believe I used to run around the Breakers gym when he was about 5 years old.
No.
He's grown up a bit now. Great to see him out on the court.
Offensive foul against the Airs.
So the Tuatara ringing some changes.
Bringing the experience back onto the court. And Barrow and Fitzgerald. 1 point ball game at the moment. The Airs with the smallest of leads. Dancing around the defenders at the moment. The Tuatara, fantastic steal coming in from Adam. The rest of the team trying to catch up. Couldn't quite get the handle on it, so it's back in the hands of Fitzgerald. We're going from one end to the other. Beautiful footwork and lovely roll off the tip of the fingers.
Yeah, a bit of a sloppy period of play there for both teams, but Fitzgerald knows exactly what to do.
Open look. Goes astray for Trott that time. Fitzgerald had 9 points last week. Their win against the Saints. Both teams picking up wins in round 1. And good defensive pressure coming in from the Airs. They've got the ball back down the other end now, going on his own, but good defense from Fitzgerald. They tidy up though with that offensive rebound.
Yeah, good. Never staying out of the play there, Burton Shaw. Good push from the Airs and generating some points off turnovers down the other end.
Fitzgerald to Barrow. Goes into the corner. Jameer Reed. He's a late addition after Bogdanovic was ruled out of the first game. And Josh Ledger moved into the starting 5.
Such good experience for a guy like Jameer Reed, though. You know, a tough step up for him from high school basketball to come and play here. And he's made a few mistakes, but that's what it's all about. You want to get those mistakes and that experience under your belt playing at a different level.
Yep, just year 12 at Rosmini College. And get the whistle to the Tuatara.
Yeah, the Tuatara vets are doing a good job using their smarts and that extra little bit of added strength to generate an advantage here against some of the Taranaki youngsters.
McIntosh inbounds to Fitzgerald. Nice cut coming in from McIntosh. Frees it up in the corner. Just bounces off the rim, but slight hand to it. Ended up falling by way of the ears. Big cross-court pass by the ears. Just firing the pass around. Lovely shot there from Adam. Nothing but net.
Yeah, nice play from the ears. They push it in transition. Ball's flying around, and they find the open Adam for 3.
Space, open up, going for the slam. Goes around the rim, but he's got the rebound again. And finishes it off with the hooked up Will Ledger.
What a passage of play. As we see the nice little up screen from Tukaha Cooper to free up Will Ledger, who makes sure of it the second time around.
Confident shot going in from the ears, but couldn't quite get there. Pulls up for the 3. Talk about the experience, McIntosh.
Yeah, bang, bang, McIntosh senses the moment. A great decision to pull that one in transition.
Adam showcasing his handles at the moment. Going in for the drive. Again, Fitzgerald just getting a hand to it. Disrupting the play for the ears. And beautiful defense coming in once more. He's going to pull up for another 3. Can he go back to that? You bet he can. Bang that from McIntosh.
He's feeling it. 2 in a row. Has the Auckland Tuatara out in front by 4.
Oh, they can't leave him open. He's getting hot out there. The ears now, lovely deceptive pass. Again, just not getting the finish. Contesting the rebounds. Oh, and the player timeout being called here.
Good player timeout, yeah. Good call. 25 seconds left to play in this one. Great time for a player timeout. See what the Tuatara vets can cook up for this last play. As we see on the replay, McIntosh with his second 3 in a row in transition. Sensing the moment, sensing the momentum, he knocks down a couple of big ones.
Of course, on the Sky Broadband, rapidly, you know, coach timeouts, only player timeouts, you only get 1 each half, and if you don't use it up, it doesn't roll over to the second half of the game.
Use
so
it or lose it.
Move.
Yeah, great decision.
Fitzgerald inbounds to McIntosh. He's going to go for another 3 blocks, though. So half-time in the Sky Broadband rapidly, and the Tuatara lead at 23 points to 19. Who's impressed you in the first half of the Rapid League game?
Yeah, well, look, the vets for the Tuatara have been good. I think McIntosh, and as we see towards the end there, Fitzgerald to start off the game and McIntosh towards the end have been fantastic, really steadying the ship for those guys. And for the Airs, Morgan Trott with that really strong start in the first quarter, he's up to 9 points. But they've had a good even spread and good contributions from everyone. It's been a close game so far, which has been really good.
Yeah, the Chemist Warehouse head-to-head showing us the game stats, and as you say, the points. It's an even spread, particularly for the Tuatara, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah, it's good. Everyone getting an opportunity out there. Lots of the youngsters getting good early game time, as we see on the rebounds with Ledger with 3. Not too many rebounds out there for the Airs right now, but that will come. Looking forward to a second half, which is just as close. See who can come out on top. Yeah,
interestingly, in last week's game, the Airs had the most offensive rebounds of 25. That gave them plenty of second chance point looks, but at the moment, Tuatara hunting the rebounds.
Yeah, no, Morgan Trott, I think he had 10 or 11 rebounds last week, and just the one tonight. A little bit more focused on the offensive end, trying to get a bit of balance in his game, which we don't mind.
Yeah, well, he got 9 points last week. I think he's sitting on 9 now, so...
He is.
Hey, you can't have it all. Official stats partner of the South NBL, Chemist Warehouse. What do you think was said in the Ayers huddle?
Well, it looks like they're still going. I think they're probably talking about just continuing to push the pace. They've looked good when they've been generating some points off turnovers, when they've moved the ball, letting that ball do some work for them. They've had success just putting their head down and bullying their way to the hoop, especially Trot. But they probably want to see that ball just fly around a little bit more, continue to get everyone involved.
Been a couple of times where they had some good looks and instead they went for the pass instead of the hoop.
Yeah, a couple of ones that just didn't quite connect, eh? But week 2, those things are still improving, getting better. But as we've mentioned, fantastic experience for all these youngsters. Sky Broadband rapidly get some quality game time under their belt.
And having a chat to a lot of the players, they're enjoying it. They're enjoying getting the minutes and playing some quality basketball ahead of the NBL game. We obviously saw plenty of injuries last season, and then you get all of a sudden caught up into it. It's good to have some experience under your belt. As the Tuatara have first possession, it's tipped off the Taranaki Ayers.
You see Huata in a hard show there, trying to get the ball out of Fitzgerald's hands, which he's successful about. Barry just can't quite handle the second pass there.
Kaha Cooper surveying his options, gets it to Ledger, receives it back. Barrow, wide open there, Fitzgerald fake, steps to the side, good defence still. Got a little hand to that, I think. Trying to get the finish was Jameer Reed.
Yeah, good hustle by the Tuatara on the offensive boards, come up with a few extra possessions for themselves. Just looked a little bit lost. Taranaki come out in a zone there. We see the partially contested shot, and Jameer Reed doing a good job staying involved with the play. Knocks down the first free throw.
Yeah, he was 3 from 3 from the field last week, Jameer Reed. Can't bank the second one, but the rebound is good from Ledger, puts it back.
Another offensive rebound for the Tuatara. They stretch that lead out to 7 points.
Fitzgerald, I think, had a hell of a time bringing that ball down court. And the Ayers just looking for someone to nominate, cut and create some space. For the moment, Adam still has the ball, still going, drives, pops the ball up, lovely floater.
Yeah, nice touch from Adam, drives baseline, a little floater, awesome touch.
Cooper gets himself in a bit of a tangle, diving for the ball. Still have it in possession to the Tuatara. Reed with a lovely spin move. Just couldn't get the bounce off the backboard. Yeah,
beautiful move there from Reed. Does everything but get the finish. But you love the intent from the youngster.
The GJ Gardner-Holmes replay, because he
got himself right under the hoop. Probably just needed to go up with the left there, but one he'd like to have back.
Made that pirouette look very pretty. With Reed. Nice pass going in from the Ayers, and that was a very difficult contested shot.
It was right through Big Nick Burrow, who didn't look like he was going anywhere, but he created just enough space to get the shot off.
Another turnover as well, steal coming by way of the Ayers. What can they do with this possession? Oh, it's intercepted. McIntosh.
Tuatara up to 5 turnovers for the game now.
Guilty of not being patient enough. McIntosh couldn't get that 3. Got 2 in a row earlier. What can the Ayers cook up? For the moment, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Adam decides to drive himself. It's been impressive.
Lovely move there from Adam. He sees Reed go under the screen, and rather than settling for the shot, he uses that little burst of speed to get past him. A nice finish.
Fitzgerald looking to set the screen was Barrow. Wasn't needed. No whistle there. Fair call as well. trot, passes it back to Adam. 1 point, the difference. Tuatara with the narrowest of leads right now. Adam, left open, cutting across there. Hoiata. Sorry, that was Hill.
Nico Hill just coming up short there.
Fitzgerald.
Lovely move from Fitzgerald, the vet. Just when his team needed a bucket, he delivers. He's had a lot of success getting on that right hand tonight. I've been really impressed with his effort at the defensive end. He's done a good job of pressuring the ball handlers.
They're giving him a bit too much space at the moment, Fitzgerald. What can McIntosh conjure up? Good defense coming in from Adam. Equally strong finish.
Yeah, good dig, but better O. As McIntosh shows he can do a little bit more than just shoot the three. Nice little move, puts the ball on the floor.
Adam going alone again. Oh, not aware was Hoiata, but he tidies up. Defense coming in from Barrow. And rebound. McIntosh of all people comes up with it. Fitzgerald decides to slow the ball down.
Yeah, last shot here from the Tuatara. Ball's in the right man's hand.
8 seconds left on the game clock. Open three. Overcooks it, just bounces up. The rebound is good for the Years. Will they let one shot fire? Oh, Adam couldn't quite get there. Now the Tuatara with a 5-point lead now. 30 points to 25.
Yeah, well, it's still anyone's game, isn't it? Another back and forth quarter there. Both teams doing some good stuff. Probably a little bit guilty of turning the ball over a couple more times than they would like. But we've got a game on our hands for the last quarter.
A couple of times, I think the Years just probably needed to be a little bit more patient in transition.
Yeah, look, they've done a decent job, I think, in transition in the half court. They're trying to get the ball through some hands, but probably guilty a little bit of just losing that aggression sometimes too, and moving the ball just for the sake of it sometimes cannot generate the right result, and they're having a little bit of trouble getting the ball back to Adam in the centre. He's being denied a little bit. He needs to do a better job of just being aggressive when he does get the ball in. At the end, he had one great move when Reed went under the screen. And we can see a little bit more of that in the fourth.
Do you think the experience has been the difference at the moment for the Tuatara?
Yeah, it's been big, hasn't it? We've seen Fitzgerald, McIntosh have their moments in this one, use their strength and veteran skills a few times. Both got 8 points respectively, so there's certainly been a difference maker for the Tuatara.
Yep, Morgan Trop was fantastic earlier. Had 9 points in the first half, didn't get any points in that quarter. I think the Tuatara have adapted and marked him a little bit more. Adam looking for the options to Hoiata. And then
Quinton Bailey with a nice little right-hand hooky down low. It's two strong lads going up against each other right there. Nick Burrow and Quinton Bailey.
When we talked about experience, well, the Airs have brought on their own in Bailey. Remember, every point conceded and scored here for the team's vital in the NZNBL ranking. As the shot clock winds down, they couldn't get that one to fall. Tuatara. To the Years. Now with an opportunity, down by 3. Looking at the options, Hoiata back to Bailey. Bailey's going to drive, kicks the ball out wide. 3-pointer just goes around the rim. Those ones hurt.
Yeah, tough. He just found himself a little bit too cornered down in that corner, and the Tuatara make them pay at the other end in transition.
Will Ledger just under that hoop. Just keeping them in arm's length at the moment are the Airs. Goes up. Does drop.
Nico Hill, nice move there. Nice athletic play, getting to the rim, gets his own rebound. Showing plenty of glimpses of that athleticism in these first couple of Rapid League games. I like what I see from the youngster.
Good defense coming in from Burdenshaw, but wide open there for the Tuatara. And that was the easiest rebound that Ledger will probably ever get. Looking for it, Barrow finishes.
Nick Barrow, he's never too far away from a rebound. In the right place at the right time, the ball just drops into his hands.
Hill.
Yeah, unlucky there from the youngster, Wiley. Pretty good job sliding his feet, but just using a little bit too much body, I think, there. Leaning in to Nico Hill.
He had 16 points last week, 3 steals. I think they've done their homework on their players. Have the Tuatara. And he goes for the 3. Just rolls off the edge of the rim. Fitzgerald. Barrow. Some contact there, yep.
Yeah, another smart move from the vet, just ripping baseline, could sense that Hill was just a little bit too far up and in, able to feel that contact and draw a foul. Big possession here for the Tuatara to really put the nail in the coffin.
5-point lead for the Tuatara. Fitzgerald goes up. Lovely shot.
Yeah, we've seen that plenty of times tonight. Once more, Fitzgerald on the right hand, finishing beautifully at the rim.
Getting a beautiful roll off that right hand, isn't he? As Adam.
Xavier Adams says, we're not going anywhere.
No.
4-point game. The Airs are still in this thing.
Absolutely. As I said, keeping them at arm's length at the moment. It's a real good battle and just unmarked. Great look. Adam goes alone.
Ooh.
The bounce pass.
Looked like he might have taken one too many steps there, but gets away with it.
So 1 minute, 12 seconds left in the Sky Broadband Rapid League game here Thursday. Remember, we've got the Sales NBL game coming up. Miscommunication by the Airs, but tidying up his burden short. Adam lets it fly again. Good defensive rebound.
Yeah, great rebound. Morgan Trott, as we talked about at halftime. He knows how to get a board, and big one at a big moment. He'll head to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for 2 as the Tuatara are in the bonus.
6 points of difference, cuts it down to 5. Opportunity now to make the difference for. Trot cuts down the lead. It's a 4-point game.
And Fitzgerald back into the game for this last 1 minute and 6 seconds. A few crucial possessions coming up here.
Cooper bringing the ball down court. Decides to go on his own. Fitzgerald. Still going with Fitzgerald, this time from the left hand. Couldn't quite get the same roll as he did from the right. In transition now, the Airs just slowing it down and gets the foul.
Yeah, smart play there from Hill. But like at the other end, he's using what he learnt from McIntosh and is able to feel the contact and draw the foul, and he'll get himself to the line for 2 to bring this back to a 2-point game.
Just when it looked like the Tuatara was stretching out, the Airs are not going anywhere. Unfortunate miss there. Oh, go Hill.
I haven't used the commentator's curse yet. The free throw. I'm waiting for the right time.
I mean, who are you going to use it on?
I want to see if it's real.
3 points, the difference. 30 seconds left. Tuatara in possession.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Offensive foul there. Just Fitzgerald with the hook.
That was a little bit too obvious, that one.
That was an obvious one. He didn't need to sell it, but Fitzgerald just a little bit overzealous. Getting a little bit frustrated by the extra contact, I think. So he tries to get it back.
Yeah, applying the pressure well on Adam. 24 seconds left. They go for the 3. Couldn't get the tight. It's a scrap at the moment for the ball on the ground. Barrow still with it. Finds Fitzgerald somehow. Now Cooper brings it up and he draws the foul.
There's the foul. It was a pretty good look from Morgan Trott. Got a great look at it to tie the game. Bit of a scrap on the ground, but the Tuatara come up with it. A chance to ice the game now for Tukaha Cooper from the line. Well, no, they'll take it out from the side, not in the bonus yet. It was actually just the first team foul on the Airs, so look for them to be super aggressive on this inbounds pass.
Well, you said that earlier, didn't you, that they probably lacked the aggression that the Tuatara had. And
would be a bad time for a player timeout right now.
You're right. And yeah, the Airs haven't used one this game.
No, they get it in safely.
Or force the turnover. Here we go. 8 seconds to go. Can they get it up for the draw? Oh, it just bounces off. Another look for Adam. And he makes it. 1 second to go. Tie game.
Now we'll have a player timeout. What a shot. What a sequence. Tukaha Cooper just needed to hold on to the ball, but he wanted to get rid of it. And the Airs push it in transition as we see Nico Hill come up a little long. The long rebound leads to another long shot from Adam, who makes no mistake about it.
1 second, 1.1 second.
1.1 second, that's enough time.
Who's getting it?
To catch and shoot, maybe put one dribble down. There's more time than you think. What have they got in the playbook to generate a look here? Looks like they're going to run McIntosh off a little gate screen. I'd like to see someone slip to the basket.
For the win. 4 short, and we'll go to overtime.
We go to overtime.
We go to overtime.
Both teams going to stay on the floor. No mucking about.
Entertaining, rapid league game, and if this is what is in store for the NZNBL game, then I'm impressed. So here we go. 1 minute overtime period. They all get an extra player timeout each in the overtime period. What can the Tuatara conjure up? Ledger draws the foul.
Yeah, it draws the foul. The Airs still not in the bonus though. It'll be the third team foul. Good job there from Ledger. Senses the mismatch down in the post. Draws the foul. What a crazy finish that was. We thought the Tuatara had that in the bag.
Oh, just the hustle on defense as well, that never give up attitude.
But again, we talk about the experience for the youngsters getting to put themselves in these late game situations. You know, getting game time in the NZNBL is one thing, but they're not realistically going to find themselves in the game at the end of a close game many times. But for them to get that experience now, absolutely invaluable for them.
100%. Will Ledger, 1 from 2 at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. So the 1 point lead for the Tuatara. The Airs in the hands of Adam. Still going bounce pass to Hoyata, loses the handle. It did come off the Tuatara body though, so the Airs will get the ball back.
Yeah, Adam's been much more aggressive in the last half of the last quarter and coming into overtime. You'd like to see it from the young fella. Obviously feeling good after the game tying 3 as well.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hill, oh, the 3 doesn't land. So Fitzgerald will take his time bringing the ball up court. About 6 seconds difference between game clock and the shot clock. Tuatara, Cooper gets a lovely pass away, but couldn't get the finish. Still with the ball in hand. Oh, it's a foul.
Yeah, huge offensive rebound there from McIntosh. He had the great cut along the baseline. Found himself with a wide open look under the rim. Couldn't finish it, but he does the next best thing and gets the ball back and burns some more time off the clock. Earns himself a trip to the stripe.
Well, they only had 1 second left on the shot clock. Probably didn't need to give that foul. Oh, pulls up short. McIntosh.
Yeah, is he going to have a chance here? Do have another player timeout up their sleeves if they choose to use it.
Successful on the second attempt. And we called for the player timeout and the referee didn't give it. Goes for the long shot short. Oh.
Yeah, unlucky there. It did look like he was calling for the timeout from our angle, but referee didn't give it to him. They're just having a chat about it now.
They are having a chat because he definitely asked for it. Referee still having a little committee meeting at the moment, but as it stands, it's 40 points to 38. It will look like the Tuatara get the win. But yeah, they're pleading with him at the moment in the ears because he was definitely yelling for that player timeout.
Yeah, he had his back to us, so we can't see exactly what happened down there, but certainly what it looked like from our angle. The ref's just having a chat to them right now.
Well, I think with 6 seconds on the clock, he wasn't talking to us how the weather is.
We live and we learn. It's a good learning experience for the players, as it is the referees sometimes too.
So the final score in the Sky Broadband Rapid League game, the Tuatara, after a period of overtime, get the win, 40 points to 38. Don't go anywhere because coming up we have the South NBL game coverage starting at 7:30 between the Tuatara and the Airs.
Basketball is a movie, and every game is a blockbuster. E for excitement, entertainment, energy, and epic. Cells NBL 2024 is rated E. Back to the road. Watch out, 'cause I'm in my zone. I don't care what you think you got.
Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai, we're not live, I was like, we're not live, are we? Anyway, welcome into Eventfinda Stadium on Auckland's North Shore for your Thursday night basketball. We just witnessed the Sky Broadband Rapid League game where the Tuatara got a 2-point win over the Airs. And now it is time for the South NBL. I won't be sitting like that when we come into it. I'm Taylor Johnson, joining me from Abercrombie. What are we expecting from this game?
Oh, we're expecting a blockbuster. The Tuatara and the Airs, two of the pre-season favourites going at it. Should be a great game.
The Tuatara will be licking their wounds because, let's be honest, I didn't think the score would be that much of a blow. No, they've got a lot of prideful veterans in that team who wouldn't have taken that loss lightly. As we see on the poll for pre-game tonight, pretty evenly spread, 59% picking the Auckland Tuatara to beat the Taranaki Airs. Don't know about that. Are you picking the Airs?
Well, I picked the Tuatara, but now I'm picking the Airs.
Well, you were.
I changed my mind a lot.
Okay. Mr. Indecisive here has changed his mind. We look at the NBL ladder. The Five, the new kids on the block.
The Tuatara, not where they want to be. Not used to being down the bottom.
No. And then we might talk about the Airs in their game since you did that one. And
Yep.
blah, blah, blah. Coming up tomorrow night, Otago Nuggets, Manawatu Jets. Nelson Giants play the Wellington Saints. Go across the Cook Strait. FI host the Tuatara, so they got 2-day break. 1-day break. 1 day.
Ty Webster coming back for the Nuggets for that game tomorrow night.
Oh, do we not go over the Sunday games? Okay, sweet, that's good to know. I might write them down separately because Justin might be like, why didn't you mention them? Okay, the starting 5 for the Airs: Cameron, Karen, Davison, Froling, and Minnie. And Froling had himself a game last week.
He certainly did. 29-14. His first game for the Airs. He was dominant force inside. His battle with Rob Lowe tonight shaping up to be a pivotal one.
I am looking forward to that one.
All right, Sammy Mack, welcome to New Zealand, mate. Good to have you here. How are you finding things down in the neck?
What did he actually say? What was his key points? Because we can react like that.
Ooh,
Can't remember.
I asked him how he's enjoying New Zealand.
Yeah, because we can't hear it, so.
And then he spoke about Tuatara coming off a loss, expecting improved performance.
Cool. And then the Tuatara. Webster, Glidden, Taranaki, Ledger, Lowe, and let's talk about Ledger stepping in for Vidanovic. Congratulations, getting married on Monday, not available.
Congrats, Tommy V. Ledger, Josh Ledger. Yeah, big shoes to fill. That 4th spot, the starting 5 for the Tuatara. They've got a pretty talented group around him. They need him and a few of those bench guys to really step up and fill the gaps. And those guys go, other guys are off.
It's interesting, right? Like, there's 4 big names around him. You know? So, equally,
That's
you'd
right,
be
he doesn't
nervous.
have to try
What's
and do
been the focus
Yeah,
this
like,
week, coming off
you'd
a
be
tough
nervous,
loss
but
in
at the
round
same
1? What do you got
time,
to do tonight?
You'd be like, shit, I'm in good.
Yeah, we just got to find our identity on the defensive end. Like, you know, a lot
What
of
did he
that
say?
Look at
game
that
on
microphone
Sunday
close.
just wasn't.
It's beautiful. It's like I've done it before, but I haven't.
You should say, please say that. Oh yeah, head to head, you can talk us through that leading scorer.
Yeah,
Wow.
leading scorer Sam
And
Folling,
rebounder.
29-14. I can expect more of the same, I think, from Sam tonight. Corey Webster lit it up for the Tuatara, but the defensive end where they really struggled, giving up 110 points to the Saints. All those guys are going to have to be better.
Well, Ruben, obviously a tough first outing for you boys last week. What's been the focus at training this week?
Ruben
I
Turangi.
think just be
5 vote now, will it update?
Who are the refs? Oh, same ones. Same ones. Can we find out how to say Danielle's name? Cooge or Coogee?
Huge.
Cooge? Cooge.
All right, cool.
Bam, we tip off, we on.
How long we got?
12 minutes.
Action here at Eventfinda Stadium is round 2. NZNBL.
Justin,
Opening game of the round 2. A new innovation we've got. Hopefully, if you've got one of these fouls.
Well, yeah, I can't get my Wi-Fi to work.
Right now, let's listen.
Why is my
Every
Wi-Fi?
time we score 3 throughout the match, or if those 60 Taranaki is.
Did your Wi-Fi disconnect all good? Like, did you need to do anything?
We're going to go nuts tonight.
You what? You didn't have to like do
You got one mention you on your way in. Also, Charles here, certainly the company, Walker, Rayla. We've got Arthur and Elvis amongst the crew with a whole crew here. And something very special coming up. show once again to our amazing Auckland Tuatara partners, ASA Home Improvements, Rucharti, Harcourt Scooter & Co, Makita, BCITO, Whanaka, Go Media, Hoop 33, the Middleway Foundation, and Sky Sports. Team selections, please, for team announcements. Have we got anyone here from Taranaki? Let's hear you. Number 2 out there. It is time to welcome your team, the Taranaki Ears, brought to you by Still Formers. Suiting up tonight for the visitors. In number 5, Elijah Liddy. In number 9, Xavier Adam. Number 23, Nico Hill. Number 29, Jordy Huata. Number 32, Quinn Bailey. Number 45, Dane Burdenshaw. Number 88, Tyrone Rukawa. And your starting 5 tonight. Let's get into it, Mitch McCarron. Number 9, Xavier Adam. Number 11, Toby Cameron. Number 12 is Carlin Davidson. Number 13, Sam Crowley. Number 21, Morgan Trotz. Ladies and gentlemen, your Still Formers Taranaki Ears. Are we ready, Auckland, to welcome in your team? First home match of the 2022-2024 South NBL. Let's make some noise for number 2, Tukaha Tupa. Number 3, Chris McIntosh. Number 6, Ruben Fitzgerald. Number 10, Will Letcher. Number 11, Josh Wally. Number 15, Nick Barrow. Number 17, Jameer Reed. And your starters tonight, please welcome number 4, Cam Glidden. Number 5, Josh Letcher. Number 7, Ruben Tanami. Number 9, Corey Webster. And your captain, number 14, Romlo. Ladies and gentlemen, your Auckland Tuatara.
Basketball is a movie, and every game is a blockbuster. E for excitement, entertainment, energy, and epic. Cells NBL 2024 is rated E.
Back to the moon. Watch out, 'cause I'm in my zone. And I don't care what you think you got.
Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai haere mai, welcome into Eventfinda Stadium on Auckland's North Shore for your Thursday night South NBL action. The Auckland Tuatara hosting the Taranaki Steelformers Ears, both boasting impressive rosters in a game sure to entertain. If it's anything like the Sky Broadband Rapid League game that went into overtime. I am Taylor Johnson and joined by New Zealand basketball legend and two-time NZNBL champion Tom Abercrombie. Recent retiree, too young for the pension, so now you're joining the commentary crew. What are we expecting from this game?
I'm excited for this one, Taylor. The Tuatara coming off a brutal loss in round 1. They're going to be hurting from that. They've got a lot of proud vets in this team. They're going to look to bounce back, and the Taranaki Ears looking to keep that momentum rolling.
Yeah, they were really pushed by the Jets in the opening round. And get your phones out and scan that QR code and have a vote as to who you think is going to win this. At the moment, people are backing the Tuatara. Who are you backing?
Yeah, people got faith in the home team to bounce back from last week. I picked the Tuatara, but my mind's changing. It does a lot. I'm picking the Airs. Might get this one now.
Is it changing after watching the warm-ups, or you just decided obviously Airs night tonight?
Look, it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. The Auckland Tuatara sitting down the bottom of the table at the moment aren't going to be too happy about that.
Yeah, well, this is your spiritual home, so there'll be a lot of feelings in here today. So there'll be a lot of people hoping you're wrong here tonight, but you can see the Airs sitting in third, Whai up the top, the newbies. And as you say, not familiar territory for the Tuatara. And I don't think anyone really expected that scoreline. But anyway, coming up tomorrow, the Nuggets will host the Jets. The Giants will host the Saints. They'll travel over the Cook Strait. And then the Whai host the Tuatara. So tomorrow off for the Tuatara. And then they head down to Tauranga.
Looking forward to that one down in Otago tomorrow. Ty Webster, the Integer Bunny, and the character he is, will be making his season debut.
How good, as we take a look at the starting five for the Steelformers Airs: Cameron, Karen, Davison, Froling and Minnie. And Froling really had a game last week, didn't he?
He did, 29 and 14 last week, but there's talent all over the board in that starting five for the Airs, and there's talent off the bench too. They've got one of the deepest talented rosters in the Sal's NBL this year.
Well, they recruited so hard in the off-season. You caught up with the head coach earlier though, Sam McKinnon. Let's see what he had to say.
All right, Sammy Mack, welcome to New Zealand, mate. Good to have you here. How are you finding things down in the Naki so far?
Yeah, really good. Enjoying the time there. The group's great to work with. It's just it's a lot of fun, and they work hard. And just as a head coach, get to sort of put everything in place that I hopefully have learned over my time in basketball. And so far, so good.
And tonight's game, obviously playing the Tuatara, coming off a big loss last week, but plenty of talent out there. What do you got to be wary about tonight?
The fact they got beaten by the Saints. So Ruben, Lizzo, Rob, they're all proud guys with great careers. So I expect a totally different team and well coached. So I think we need to execute a lot better than we did against the Jets. So should be a great game.
Cool, thanks mate, good luck.
They certainly know this is not going to be a walk in the park by any means, because the Tuatara are hurting after that loss to the Saints. And as you said, a lot of proud veterans in that team who won't be happy with that, and they wanted to get a win with their first home game. Let's take a look at their starting five. Webster, Glidden, Taranaki and Lowe, four very big names, and Ledger gets the start. Vidanovic withdrawing, got married on Monday, but congratulations. I mean, Ledger, it's a big game for him.
It is. Congratulations, Tommy V. Josh Ledger stepping into that very talented starting five. The depth for the Tuatara is the big question once they get into that rotation. Not quite as strong as the Airs, but those four names, Webster, Glidden, Taranaki and Lowe, as good as it gets.
Absolutely, and you caught up with their head coach, Aaron Young, a moment ago. Let's see what he had to say.
All right, Aaron Young, what's been the focus this week, coming off a tough loss in round one? What do you got to do tonight?
Yeah, we just got to find our identity on the defensive end. Like, you know, a lot of that game on Sunday just wasn't who we are, and it's been obviously a good wake-up call for us in terms of we got to pick up our level of intent in terms of our pickup points and how we slow down the ball, and then obviously a level of physicality with our ball screen stuff.
And obviously no Tommy V again tonight, really brings that depth into question a little bit more. Who do you need to step up off the bench tonight to help you guys out a little bit more?
Yeah, like Josh and Nick are going to be huge just in terms of their matchups with whoever they're guarding at the 4 and the 5. And then obviously we're going to continue to trust everyone else. Tukes has done a good job in the preseason, so just putting him in a position to be really aggressive and just relying on everyone to chip in different moments.
Cool, thanks mate.
And
Aaron Young obviously knows that the Airs have recruited hard. This is going to be a fantastic matchup. We talk about the stars in this Tuatara team. Let's now take a listen to what Ruben Taranaki had to say. In fact, no, we will go to the Chemist Warehouse head-to-head first. And as I mentioned, Froling, he was impressive against the Jets.
Yeah, plenty of exciting matchups tonight. That one with Froling going up against Rob Lowe is going to be an absolute belter for me. But yes, 29 and 14 last week for him. He was a monster, and I expect him to do the same tonight. For the Tuatara, Corey Webster led them with 18 points, but it was the defensive end where they really struggled, giving up 110 to Wellington.
And look, you're going to love this. Rob Lowe and Elijah Minnie, some bigs high up there on that three-point percentage. I mean, usually, you know, their percentage is high under the rim, but I'm loving the look of that.
You got to love the week 1 percentages. Usually you're either 0% or you're 75 or 80.
Hey, we love to see it, and we're going to relish it as it is now. But now let's listen to what Ruben Tarangi had to say when you had a chat to him before.
Well, Ruben, obviously a tough first outing for you boys last week. What's been the focus at training this week?
I think just being better prepared. On defense, I don't think we came out and had the performance we wanted to, but the beauty of having a quick turnaround is bouncing back from it.
And Taranaki, obviously a pretty talented side. They've got good talent across the board. What's been the focus, or what do you need to be wary of for those guys tonight?
Obviously, the imports, McCarron and Froling, they're going to be a big task for us, but we're up for it. And then they have a few young boys that are good on the offensive side as well, so we've got to keep them under control.
Thanks, mate. Good luck.
Appreciate it, bro.
Well, ABBA is blaring on the speakers here. It's a good turnout as well for a Thursday afternoon here at Eventfinda Stadium. We've got plenty of people joining at home. Let's take a look at what they think. Have the stats change as to who we think is going to be the overall winner?
Have I shifted the needle at all? Have I got a few more Airs supporters on the voting machine? Yes, I have. Look.
1%. 1% backed you.
Glad I could convince someone.
And if you just joined us, we had a fantastic Sky Broadband Rapid League game earlier. 40 points to 38. The Tuatara got the win after Adams from the Airs tied it with a three-pointer. We went into overtime, but it was the Tuatara that got the win. It will be the same referees, Mikey Graham, Brad Clive, Danielle Cooge.
On one hands.
The last chit-chat before the game starts, before tip-off. What is said in these huddles, Tom? I'm sure plenty of people want to know what you guys say just before the game tips off.
Yeah, usually these ones, they're just the last couple of key points, those really important ones that you want to focus on. Obviously, there's a lot of things and a lot of prep that goes into a game. Once that ball goes up, it kind of all goes out the window and you're relying on instinct and you're trying to just think about a couple of really key things.
The Tuatara at the hands of a heavy loss to the Saints the weekend. First home game of the season. They'll be looking to impress, and obviously they play again on Saturday.
Yeah, I think the key thing with this veteran-laden roster of the Tuatara, there's a lot of guys there a little bit underdone in basketball sense. Rob Lowe, hasn't played a lot of basketball in the last 6 months. Same with Corey Webster, who didn't play a lot with Perth Wildcats this year. Cammy Glidden didn't get a huge amount of game time with the Breakers. These guys are going to take a couple of games just to get those game legs back under them. They'll be a heck of a lot better tonight for last week's effort, and I expect them to be a lot better and a lot sharper tonight. Nothing like the first game at home, too, to get you going.
I was going to say, are you calling them old?
I can call people old now. I'm retired. I'm a commentator. I can say what I want.
Yeah.
I've got to get used to this.
More candid takes, please. Let's go, Tommy. As Lowe and Froling will go toe-to-toe on the tip-off. Can't wait to see them go toe-to-toe in the paint tonight. Already a little bit of banter getting thrown between the two. Lowe gets the first tip. Webster, the Tuatara in the navy blue tonight. And an early tip from McCarron. Just disrupting early. Here come the Airs. First look, gets the roll too. Nice start.
Great start from the Airs. McCarron picking up where he left off last week. Getting the steal, generating the open bucket in the full court by Cameron.
Tobias Cameron with the first 2 points of the game. Webster looking at his options. McCarron on defence. No options at the moment for Webster, forced to get that pass low. Ooh, bounced off the backboard. Radar was off on that one. Now here come the Airs, Froling. Driving under the rim. He loves that one.
Yeah, great take by Carlin there. Just the rip on the baseline, the athletic finish. It's going to be a great matchup for me. Davison and Cam Glidden going up against each other.
Big man with the three. Rob Lowe picking up from where he ended up last week.
Yeah, nice settler for the Tuatara, getting some points on the board.
He's 3 from 4 outside the arc last week. That was Rob Lowe. Davison with the fake, kicks it out. Cameron goes himself. Lovely footwork. Brilliant block though coming in from Ledger. And he's definitely stepping into the shoes of Vodanovic. Well, drawing the foul Taranaki, what a start to this game.
Yeah, here we go. Here come the Tuatara now. Ledger at one end with the big block. Getting out in the full court, and the easy and one for Ruben Taranaki. Getting himself some early action, which is good to see because it took him a while to get into the game last week.
It did. Might be something about being back at home, but you got to put this down to the defensive play from Ledger. He adds the extras for that first trip to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line, and it's successful for Taranaki. 6-4 to the Tuatara after the Airs got off to a good start with 2 back-to-back points. This time McCarron drives, kicks it out to Davison, plants for the 3. Overcooks it a little bit, and it will be Tuatara ball.
Yeah, not a bad action there. The Airs get through their stuff and find Davison in the corner. Not his natural shot, shooting a 3 off the move. He's not too comfortable on that one yet. Better with the feet set, but I like him letting that thing fly.
Webster too low. Taranaki looking for his options. Webster coming across, split in, lets it fly. Couldn't get it to roll. Here comes Froling. He's going to take it, kicks it wide open. Shot here, decides to go in and draw the foul. Doesn't get it.
Tough finish
yeah.
from Minnie. Rob Lowe does a good job with verticality, but Minnie able to take that contact.
Yeah, Minnie had the open look to outside the arc, decided to dribble it in. A lot of pressure being applied here. Webster pulls up for the jumper. Throwing with the rebound, McCarron. Minnie, 4-3. Pushed that one a little bit too much, did Minnie. Taranaki drives himself.
Oh, lovely finish from Ruben Taranaki. Feels the contact and has the presence of mind to use a soft touch, get the N1. Great start from Ruben as we see him being aggressive early on, able to pierce that little gap. Just enough contact. And he knows what to do when he hears that whistle. Throw it up there.
I don't think they counted it. I think he's going for 2.
I think you're right, Taylor.
Yeah. Aaron Young questioning the call.
As am I. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, see, they're confused too because they thought it wasn't.
I'm confused, you're confused, everyone's confused.
Ledger was probably wondering why no one else is going for the rebound. So, unsuccessful trip to the free throw line for Taranaki. Davison, the ball back to McCarron. A lot of movement on the outside. Here goes Davison. Here's the foul.
Yeah, Davison just shuffling his feet a little bit there. Caught the ball in a good position. A great position down low, but just lost his balance a little bit on the catch.
Webster to Taranaki. Low back to Webster. Getting pressure from McCarron there. Low gets out to the arc. Rebound though strong from the Airs. No one really crashing the boards for the Tuatara there. Davison drives, tries to draw the foul, doesn't get the N1, but does get the foul.
That's what we like to see from Callum Davison. So athletic and quick, and in the open court, he's a handful to stop. Does a great job there just putting his head down, earning himself a trip to the line.
Davison with his first attempt from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, and it's successful.
Let's get those girls to Auckland.
Not a lot of support here for the Airs.
No, not a lot of support for the Airs, but a good turnout for the Tuatara's first home game of the season.
Couldn't get that one, but it's an offensive rebound. In fact, no, Taranaki has picked it up, but getting a hand in there was Cameron. Lovely work. Good handles being shown to the no-look pass. Davison couldn't get a handle on it. Lovely work from Cameron.
Yeah, great job by Cameron. Great hands in the open court to get the steal. Yeah. Great hands from Ledger to get the deflection on the post-entry pass there, looking for Froling down low on the mismatch. They can't get it in.
Davison, Mini goes against Taranaki, tries to get over the top, lovely shot.
Yeah, just a tough finish. Pretty good defense there from Ruben, but Mini able to generate just enough space to get that one off.
Webster tickle it in. Low spending a lot of time outside the paint in this game. Not a lot of options. Ledger gets it to Taranaki. Shot clock winding down, 2 seconds left. And again, a lot of people crashing the boards for the Tuatara, so the Airs in transition. Froling goes himself. Not enough effort on that one. Gets the rebound, can't put it back, fighting for it. Still scrambling. Webster now for the Tuatara. Open three. Can he bang it? You bet he does.
Yeah, Webster's not going to muck around with that one. Finds himself wide open, far too open for a shooter of his caliber at the top of the key, and settles us down with a little three after a bit of a hectic period.
Timeout called as well.
As we see Webster, the little shimmy, and no one picks him up. That's not a man you want to leave open.
No timeout? Confusion.
No timeout, few subs.
Everyone went to the bench.
Just to your point, Taylor, you're right. We are going to see, I think, both of the Tuatara and the Airs, a lot of the big men stepping out and being that connector on the outside. Rob, Lowe and Froling, both so good as passers. Both these teams are going to use them on the perimeter to open things up.
It is 9-all. 9. I think Sarah Eventfinda Stadium. Round 2 of the NZNBL. 5:23 remaining in the first quarter.
Okay, there's a lot of confusion here, Tom. What's going on?
There is a bit of confusion here. We do have a timeout. I'm not sure if it's a clock-related issue. Players are not coming off the floor, but they are getting talked to by their coach as we try and figure out what's going on. We've got the refs at the score bench talking to the bench now, so I think we've just got a little issue with the clock. We'll sort out pretty quick.
Well, I think what the issue is the score on the clock is 6-7, but it's actually 9-all.
I think you've solved it, Taylor. Well done.
Quick maths. Look at me go.
9-all, pretty evenly matched start to the game.
Goodness, between the two of us, we couldn't add. But the score is 9-all. The scoreboard currently shows 7-6 to the Airs, so we're just going to take some time off to get this right. It has been an impressive start to the game. It's been a fast start as well.
Having a little
I'm having a light show
fiddle
now.
with the lighting too. It's all going on here. Few round 2, but first home game for the Tuatara. A few little technical issues to work out.
Well, okay, I feel like I'm at a rave now because LMFAO is playing. Every day I'm shuffling. The lights are going on and off. Thursday night raves here at Eventfinda Stadium. No, but seriously, back to the basketball. It has been a really good start from both of these teams, and we haven't really seen the matchup between the likes of Froling and Lowe in the paint because they've stayed outside.
They have stayed outside. As I mentioned, connectors for their team at the moment. Rob Lowe, a bit more proficient from the three-point line, probably a little bit more comfortable on the outside, but Froling, we've seen him push the ball and transition a couple of times, more than capable of doing that, and more than capable of pulling himself out and running things from the outside too, as we've got the Taranaki Airs shooting some practice shots at the moment as we try and figure out our clock issues.
Yeah, very interesting, right? You've got Aaron Young barking orders at his team and the Airs out there practicing their shooting.
Aaron must know something we don't. He's experienced with these clocks. He must know it's going to get fixed pretty soon. Your first look at the Airs, Taylor, who's impressed you?
Well, I think they've all been impressive. I do like the look of Davison and his speed. But there has been a big announcement today that we can talk about, and that's with the To'ihi. Incredible that they are now doubling their pay. I love money, so I love to hear that. But that is all thanks to the additional increased commercial support that they've got from the current partners and a number of new partners to be announced shortly. the Tauihi League. And of course, Tauihi was innovative last year with the Rapid League. First time we saw the Sky Broadband Rapid League, and it's now in the NZNBL. So plenty of talent come from that. The likes of Pallas Hokianga really lifted her personal profile.
Yeah, no, absolutely amazing news for the girls, and to see the game continue to expand. Going to get some expansion into Australia and Asia, I believe, as well. The season shifting later into the year, so we get more basketball spread out throughout our calendar year, which is fantastic news for all the hoops fans here in New Zealand.
You never have too much basketball.
No, you cannot.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I'd like to get a bit of basketball here tonight, though. That'd be good. Hopefully we're not too far away. Certainly would be a good time for a Sal's large pepperoni pizza to get delivered to the commentator's office.
100%. Take the hint. But as you can see there, if you scan that code and you Sal's Dribble, you get that deal on screen, and it's valid until Wednesday next week. So if you're a pizza lover, you can have that every single day, twice a day if you want to. But we did see some Sal's pizza going around beforehand. They didn't quite stop off and give it to us.
We could smell it, couldn't we? Yeah. As we get the whistle, both teams are back to the bench, and hopefully we'll be getting back into some action very soon. It is a lot brighter in here, isn't it?
I was just going to say that. Every imperfection is on show today.
It is. I've just got the thumbs up from Ryan, our referee. So we're all good to go.
So
we're back into it.
Intermission during that first half, but we're back on. So Davison now goes for a little spin move. There's a step back, lovely roll off the corner.
Yeah, tough move there. Rolling with the up screen and giving Davison a bit of space to drive and turn around jumper. Very nice from him.
Again low on the outside. Webster was well marked, couldn't get it. Eventually gets the ball, lovely bounce pass and finish from the big man.
Yeah, great body control by Big Rob Lowe there. Gets the ball off the roll from Corey Webster. Able to get the nice finish.
Karen still with the ball in hand. Davison decides to drive. Karen Young pleading for a travel. Ball's not going to come. McCarran again. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Has to throw it up. Doesn't get the bounce.
Yeah, better defensive possession there from the Tuatara, forcing the Airs into a tough look.
Webster with the fadeaway.
Speaking of tough looks, Webster makes it look easy. He's been doing that for a very long time. The master of the midi.
Mini gets it stripped by Taranaki. Lovely work defensively. Oh, Ruben Taranaki getting hassled at the moment by Cameron. Puts the ball out to the edge. Can't get the bounce.
McIntosh had the hot hand in the Rapid League game. Can't quite get that one, as he gives up the foul at the other end. Just a little bit outsized by Elijah Mini, who established some good down low position.
Substitutions for both teams. Lytton checks in for Webster. Bailey as well onto the court of Hill. Rolling. Fakes the three, drives up, plays it beautifully.
Yeah, lovely there from Froling. The super long, slow up fake gets Rob right the last second up on his toes. Froling with a nice finish.
Ledger gets the pass away to Taranaki. Couldn't handle that one. Fires it straight into the hands of Hill. Karen Davison, wide open look for three. Overcooks that one. Taranaki now in transition. Him and Davison go up against each other. He won't get the end one, but he does get the foul.
Yeah, really smart move there from Taranaki. He knows Davison, the athlete that he is going to try and get up and block this one, as we see here on the GJ Gardner Holmes replay. Taranaki just gives him the slow two-step, made famous by Luka Doncic.
think that's what threw Davison off, right? Because he was waiting to go. And then all of a sudden, Taranaki with the change-up of the speed.
No, more and more players are using that now, and it's a tough one because, you know, as a defender and a shot blocker, Davison, he's trying to time his jump to meet that one at the top, and Taranaki just throws off that momentum.
This time it's 2 from 2 from the Chemist Warehouse strike for Taranaki. He was on 2 in his last visit. As Ron Rokawa onto the court as well. Now gets it to Bailey. Rokawa again. Driving in, getting up and under.
Oh, what a finish.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to pass that one, but...
Oh, and the steal as well. Great work from Hill. Here goes Davison, gets up and around. Oh, need to finish those ones. Taranaki getting hassled on defence. Low again, 4-3. Bounces off the rim.
Yeah, good look from the Tuatara. They'll take that. Rob Lowe with a nice open 3.
Froling goes one-on-one with Lowe.
Sam Froling getting to that left hand once again. He is a handful if he can get that kind of position down low and be allowed to finish with that left hand. Rob Lowe tries to take the charge there, but just a little bit out of position, as we see there. Sam Froling gets another nice finish.
Yeah, timing just a little bit off there. The Taranaki is with the 2-point lead at the moment. I like the injection of Hill off the bench with that turnover.
He plays with a lot of energy, doesn't he?
Does.
We see it in the Rapid League game. He's not shy. He's aggressive out there at both ends of the floor, which you'd like to see. And he does a good job with his hands, getting in the passing lanes, generating some deflections. It's a bit of a theme of this Taranaki team. They've got some good defenders in the open court who can do that. McCarron, the head of the snake in that regard. He had 3 steals last week. He had one on the very first possession of the game tonight. Interesting to see if we see a little bit of zone action coming out from Taranaki. They have shown that last week coming out of timeouts. Coach McKinnon liked to use a bit of a zone. See if we see a bit of that early on here.
As I said, it's a really good turnout here at Eventfinda Stadium on a Thursday night.
2:24 remaining in the first. Simak, Webster, Barrow, Woodard, Rob Lowe, the captain.
So Froling will go to the Chemist Warehouse strike.
That's Froling to the line.
2 minutes 24 left in the first quarter of the NZNBL game. Successful to Webster. Away to Lowe. Glidden. Hassled well by Davison. Hill, lovely cut coming in from Glidden.
Cam Glidden. I thought he was going to throw it down. I was almost out of my seat.
I thought so too.
But still a lovely play run up there by the Tuatara. They get Cam Glidden on the little pin away screen as we see here and uses the threat of the 3 to get downhill and almost give us a highlight finish.
It was the change in pace, wasn't it, that caught off the Airs off guard on defence. Just accelerated quickly and the Airs couldn't quite keep up as Rokawa brings the ball up the court. Bailey, Hill, back to Rokawa. Trying to look for some ball movement. Davison, hop and skips out and gets the end one.
Really tough finish. Similar play in some regards. They set the pin down away for Davison, but he doesn't want to shoot that. Cammy Glidden goes under the screen. Davison just uses that momentum to get downhill with a nice little hop 2-step here. Tough little finish with the right hand. It's been super aggressive to start this game. Davison, speaking to him beforehand, wasn't overly happy with how he played last week, and he's come out with a real aggressive intent tonight. Up to 7 points here in this first quarter.
I don't know who's got those bells, but they are very annoying.
I believe it's a new initiative by the Tuatara this year.
We're not in Waikato, guys.
Is it a distraction technique?
No one's got business ringing bells to games
Sounds
unless
like-
you are the Mulu, unless you're in the Waikato ringing cowbell.
Unless you're trying to call someone to bring some Sal's pizza to your seat. They need to put them away.
Well, it's working. Not that time though for Davison. Rob Lowe gets it to Glidden. Webster. Back to Glidden. Got a bit of a spring in his step tonight, has Glidden. Low, oh, the steal coming in from Davison. Will he finish? Give us a slam here, he will.
Yes.
Two-hand slam from Davison.
Alan Davison, out where he likes to be in open court, gives us a nice two-handed jam.
Webster, unsuccessful. Low, though, fighting for that rebound. Couldn't get it. Froling. Oh, and it's McIntosh with the steal this time. Webster, fake the three. Dribbles in closer. Froling again with another rebound. Gokawa. He's dancing around at the moment. Great defense in tandem by McIntosh and Lowe. Back and forth at a frenetic pace at the moment for these two teams. Lowe with the three. Couldn't get the triple to fall. Froling again. Well, plenty of loose handles at the moment. Everyone getting a little bit of a hand. Glidden with a wide open three. This time, he banks it.
Yeah, Cam Glidden from the three-point line. He's not going to miss too many of those with his feet set and plenty of space. He ends a frenetic little period of play. Both teams struggling to hold on to the ball for a while there.
Felt like I was at a tennis game going left and right.
Once again, that ball goes bobbling around for the Taranaki ears. Going to see Mitch McCarron and Elijah Minnie back into the game, giving Davison and the big fella Sam Froling a little bit of rest here before the end of the first quarter.
Plenty of turnovers in that passage of play, and it's good to see the intent from each team on defence, just to try and disrupt. Not giving away anything easily. There's 17 seconds left on the game clock, about a 2-second difference with the shot clock. Webster fires it out to Lowe, who's in the left corner. Still not feeling that three, but Webster again, they got the rebound. This time he finishes 52. That is half the first quarter, should I say. 23-21. The Tuatara with a narrow lead over the years.
And let's welcome the two very special fans out to the floor tonight supporting Tuatara. We've got Lucas and Miracle. They're going to be stealing as much as that. That's 15 seconds, boys. Let's go. All right, we're going to count it down now from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up she comes. Down she comes. Oh! That was unlucky there. Let's give it up for Miracle and Lucas, everybody.
No more hookey bar. Welcome back to Eventfinda Stadium, where it is the Tuatara leading the Airs 23 points to 21 in the South NBL match on your Thursday night. And Tom, how have you dissected that first quarter?
Oh, it was an entertaining first quarter, wasn't it? We had a brief stoppage in play, but we got straight back into it. A nice close one to start. The big fella from Taranaki, Sam Froling's had a fantastic start to the game, as we've come to expect. 5 points and already up to 9 rebounds.
Well, got a double-double last week. Had points and rebounds. Tries the spin move. Ledger putting up the defense, but giving away the foul, moving outside the cylinder.
Yeah, not bad there from Ledger. He gets Froling on his less favoured right hand, but just a little bit overzealous with the body contact moving into him. Just a touch too much.
Well, Froling last week, 29 points, second in the league, 14 rebounds. Played 39 minutes. Busy man last week.
Yeah, very busy man. He's going to be a busy man every week. Mr. Froling's going to have a huge role and responsibility for this Ayers team. Coming off an incredible season in the ANBL as well with the Illawarra Hawks. He's a man in hot form.
Played all 33 games. Did Froling. As the Tuatara now. Oh, lovely work coming in from Cooper, who kicks onto the court as well. But Rokawa trying to put in the footwork, the defense coming in from Glidden, and it's successful too. They don't get the rebound either. Oh, and another turnover. McLaren with the ball now. Again, frantic stuff. An odd pass too, that one.
Yeah, an odd pass to finish another odd sequence. The turnovers in the open court have hurt the Tuatara so far. There's been a few of those where they've just had their pockets picked. It's been different guys every time as well for the years. This time McCarran coming up with the turnover.
They'll get the ball back anyway for the years. Trying to inbound it, goes to Froling.
Yeah, he likes this matchup down low.
Yeah.
And that's just too easy for him. He's able to get to his spot, turns around, gets to his left hand. Ledger probably just a little bit wary of fouling the last time and not wanting to do the same, but they're going to have to throw a different look at Sam Froling very soon.
Glidden with Davison. Davison trying to apply some pressure. Glidden kicks it out to Cooper. Webster. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Glidden for 3. Can't quite get there. McCarran with a long, low pass to Davison. Did well to collect it. Rolling. And a lot of movement. He's just calling for someone to do something. Mini cutting across. Defense, though, whacking it out of his hands.
Yeah, nice action though over the years. The double comes late there to Froling, and he's able to find the cutting Mini, who just can't quite get the finish. They do get the ball back. And Mini.
4 seconds. Oh, couldn't get there. Tirangi and Davison. Charging foul against Ledger.
Yeah, offensive foul there. Didn't quite see the action. We might get another look at it here. Josh Ledger just raising those arms a little bit too much on the screen.
Fair call.
Yeah, Cameron helped sell it a little bit, but you can't raise those arms up when you're screening. You got to keep those in the one spot. So fair call.
Mini goes up against Takara Cooper. Froling. Ball almost gets stuck between the backboard and the rim. Webster. Bounce pass too low. Low's going to go up against Froling. Couldn't get the and one, but gets the foul.
Yeah, nice work from Rob Lowe going at Sam at the other end. You can't stop him at the defensive end. Go at him and try and get him in a little bit of foul trouble. Just his first foul, though, for the game, I believe.
It's a tightly contested matchup at the moment. And the difference is 2. Biggest lead's only been 4 in this game.
No, neither team's really been able to grab hold of that momentum and get on a little bit of a run.
Well, both of these teams, pre the season, were touted as favourites, depending on who you spoke to.
And for great reason too. As we spoke about pre-game, 2 of the more talented rosters we've probably ever seen in the Sal's NBL.
Mini, big jump in there. Oh, ball goes up and under. Wrong way.
Someone had a hand up underneath the basket, which might be... Quite sure of the call there, sorry, but Rob Lowe did a good job of just disrupting that shot there from Elijah Mini and forcing a turnover.
25 apiece. Rob Lowe gives it to Taranaki. He goes up against Mini. Lovely high shot, but just falls short. McCarron. Mini on the drive. Lovely pop pass to Davison. Oh.
Can't quite get the finish, but a good passage of play there from the airs, and that's where they really look good, don't they? When Mitch McCarron is getting the ball in the open court and pushing the pace, these guys can generate some really good looks in the open court, as he finds Mini on that occasion with a nice little dish off to Carlin Davison, who can't quite get the finish.
Well, that was the key word, pace. When they play with pace, they catch this defensive outfit.
Yeah, when you look at the roster they've got, that's how they want to play. They've still got Flynn Cameron to add to this mix, who is going to be an absolute nightmare for oppositions in the Sales NBL. So they're going to have depth. They're going to have the ability to roll those rotations and those guys through and really play at that pace continuously for that full 40 minutes.
2 from 2, the Chemist Warehouse strike. And that occasion, Low. Oh, lovely shot. I'm sorry, say pass to Glidden, but he couldn't get the finish. Davison on the other end.
Great take by Davison, aggressive again, and Elijah Mini going up to put a lid on it. Gets a little bit of contact. Tuatara doing a good job of running Cam Glidden off a lot of off-ball screens, and he's not always getting the shot, but that gravity that he brings as an elite three-point shooter is generating some good looks for the Tuatara.
Let's go.
Mini from Pennsylvania, USA, good get. Of course, supposed to play for the Jets in 2020, but COVID struck and stopped his debut.
One of the more well-travelled imports in our league this year. Not alone in that regard.
Yeah, so who isn't? Who isn't in this beautiful game of basketball?
Truly is a global game. It can take you to some very weird and wonderful places.
Bit of discussion happening on court.
A bit of discussion as we hear the bells chime out. I believe they're changing who the shooter is on this. The foul, we thought the foul was on Elijah Mini on the putback, but it sounds like it might be Davison with the initial shot going at the basket. So I think Davison will step to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for another 2.
And we've had another light change here at Eventfinda Stadium.
Just to keep us on our toes.
Very soon for a couple of guests, especially if you
So let's take a look here.
It looked like that was pretty clean, and well, it looked like both of them were pretty clean, but a bit of debate amongst the referees just who that foul was on. And debate rages on. We see Mitch McCarron having a chat to the referees now to try and get a little bit of clarity. Come and tell us, Mitch, when you finish with him.
Let's make up the refs next time.
This would be free throws 7 and 8 if it is Davison on the line, which it is. Love to see the aggressiveness from him. Made a real point of putting his head down and getting to the basket, using that incredible athleticism of his.
Top point scorer at the moment for the Airs in this game with the Chemist Warehouse stats. 10 points, Webster with 7 for the Tuatara.
Interestingly, the Airs are yet to make a 3 in this game. They're only 0 for 4. Only shot the 4 threes. It just shows that real intent from them to get downhill, put some heat on the rim and get themselves to the Chemist Warehouse stripe, which they've been very successful in doing so.
All right, this could be your chance. That's the best one. No pick to the sun round.
Make that 11 points for Davison. Shooting well as well. Someone they don't want to foul.
Grabs it 2 from 2. We're looking for an 0-2.
Low brings it down court. Glidden. Barrow sets the screen. Back to Low. Low one-on-one with Froling. Gets over him as well. That's nice work from the big man.
Yeah, tough play from Rob Lowe. Gets the ISO on the right wing. A little bit of shake and bake from Robbie Lowe. It's a nice soft finish with the right.
Love a bit of range from our bigs. Cameron. Oh, passes it straight into the breadbasket of Webster, but a miscommunication there. Not coming forward for the ball with the ears, so Glidden. Loopy pass too Low, disrupting his mini.
Yeah, good job, Tobias Cameron on the backside. Senses that pass. There's a little bit too much loft on there and is able to get a hand to it. He takes a sub as we see Nico Hill, the Energizer Bunny, come into the game.
Low to Glidden. Glidden turns and shoots. Couldn't get the triple. Karen with the rebound. He's got Mini to his left. Decides not to give it. Gives to Froling. Froling open. Hesitated. Shook his head. I think he thought he should have taken that. And then getting the rebound was McCarran. Low and Froling, and he eventually finishes, but he had a lovely wide open look there.
He did have a wide open look. Look, he's not a shooter by nature. He's going to shoot the occasional one to keep defenses honest, but I think a smart decision there from Froling to put that one on the floor, and he ends up with the nice easy two as a result.
Barrow struggling for some options here. Webster accelerates Low. Well, he was successful with his first three-pointer, but he's missed the last three.
Yeah, Robbie Lowe just 1 for 5 from the three-point line so far tonight. He's had some really good looks. You know, all of those ones he will happily take again. Wide open looks for the most part. So we see the contest on the boards there. Nico Hill, our guy, getting on the floor, showing some hustle.
Our guy. We love a bit of Nico Hill. Mum played for New Zealand, Michelle Miami Hill.
Very proud basketball family.
He's relishing in his opportunities. Good defensive work from McCarran. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Low has to put it up. This time he makes the three.
He was due, wasn't he? He was due. And that's a heartbreaker for the Airs because they'd played such good defense up to that point. Mitch McCann was doing a fantastic job of hounding Webster. But sometimes the best shot is that one at the end of the shot clock where you have to shoot it.
Exactly.
The pressure's off. Robbie Lowe lets it fly.
Yeah, Lowe said, never mind the easy open looks. Give me some pressure.
Sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes it's nice to have a hand in the face.
But as you said, it had to happen. He had, as you said, 4 nice open looks. Found his radar once again. Don't forget Hoop Heads on Wednesday nights. Brooke Roscoe hosting that one. You've made an appearance?
I have. I was on the first episode. Looking forward to getting back on there next week. Having a chat with the lads on the couch. Always a good time. See what little gems of knowledge Justin Nelson has for us next week. He's always got something.
Always. Knowledgeable man. Good to see the next generation too, loving it. So 1 point the difference. Again, it's just been a real battle here at Eventfinda Stadium tonight. No team, as you say, taking this game by the horns.
Not unexpected though, Taylor. I think with the rosters both these guys have put together and the moment, the Tuatara wanting to put a strong performance in on their home court and Taranaki with all their talent. It's always going to be a close game between these two teams.
Certainly worth the price of admission. This game at the moment. Hill gets it back to McCarran. Davison. He's so busy, has Davison tonight. Draws in 2 defenders. It leaves Froling open. And he says, whatever Rob Lowe can do, I can too.
And that's the one he's going to shoot because Davison does such a good job of drawing attention in the paint. You're going to leave him wide open in rhythm like that. That's the one he can knock down.
Tarangi drives, gets up and under.
Tough finish from Ruben Tarangi. Sees the mismatch with Froling on him, just goes straight at him. Quick first step and a tough finish over the hand.
Davison. No way past at the moment, the Tuatara. Great defence coming in.
Yeah, really good defence there from McIntosh. He slides his feet, takes away that first move from Davison, who gives him the second one with the bump and the spin. Here we go, we see it now. But he's able to recover and get a hand on the ball. Good hustle.
Good to see Anthony Lamb down there in attendance.
Yeah, Anthony Lamb, Modi Mayor up in the stands. Good to see a couple of my former colleagues, but still very good friends out in attendance.
Nice to see Lamb not in his little scooter.
Yeah, haven't seen him out of the moon boot yet, so good to see recovery's coming along well for him as Davison hits the tough little mid-range jumper.
Now all of a sudden the Airs with a 4-point lead. Really has been chopping and changing. Heavy pressure on Taranaki. Jump ball too.
Yeah, great hustle there from McCarron. Gets two hands on the ball. He's been fantastic in that regard, leading the Airs with the ball pressure. Oh. But we have a foul on the play. Looked like a pretty obvious jump ball from where we were sitting, but
well, the referees called different things.
They did.
In the end,
Karen's shaking his head.
Yeah. Well, we play on. Webster to Glidden. Glidden with the pass out too low. He's really loving that left corner at the moment. Shot clock with 2 seconds. Baseline cut. Strong finish.
Well, McIntosh had a very similar cut in the Rapid League game, which he missed. But that little extra warm-up time, he makes no mistake this time around. And Elisha Minnie with the answer at the other end.
What a contest we have on our hands at the moment. Webster drives hard and just lays it up. Soft finish.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Looked like Taranaki trying to get into a down coverage. But the lane just opened wide up for Webster, who makes no mistake.
No whistle there. McIntosh with the ball. There's Froling there. Mismatch if I ever seen one. Low with the offensive rebound, crashing the board. Taranaki bounces off McIntosh, the smallest guy on the court at the moment, getting the rebounds. Webster, good footwork. Just can't get it to fall in this passage.
Yeah,
Tuatara.
Good play there from Tuatara. Generates some extra possessions. They end up with a good shot for Webster.
Minnie for three. Low with the rebound. Here's a quick pass down to Taranaki. He's got Minnie on him. One-on-one, Taranaki. Gives him the stare down too.
Yeah, a little bit of a look after the play there from Taranaki. But it was nice. He just backed him down with the left and used that body and momentum to spin on him as we see it here. Takes his time. Spin with another tough finish with the right. Quite a bit of contact there. Could have been an and one. Enough for Sam McKinnon to call timeout.
1 point the difference. I think it is going to be tit for tat for the rest of the night.
It certainly is. Carlin Davison up to 14 points here. Still 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. He's been fantastic, as is Sam Froling, also sitting on 14 points and 12 rebounds. 14 points and 12 rebounds in the first half for Sam Froling.
I think the biggest difference too is the fast break points, 8 to the Tuatara and none for the Airs. You can see every time they're inbounding the ball, the Tuatara, they're looking quick to go quick. Especially on those turnovers as well. I think that's something that they've done a little bit better than the Airs tonight, just their transition play.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because the Airs have done a good job in the open court, generating some turnovers and putting pressure, but haven't quite capitalised just yet. See Tyrone Rokawa check back into the game. Quinton Bailey for the Taranaki Airs.
Webster's not going to make it easy for him. Applying a lot of pressure, it was Webster. He's bringing the ball up the court, Davison, and there's the pressure being rewarded by Webster. That's hustle right there.
Corey Webster. Not what we're used to seeing from him, but the full court pressure changes the momentum of this game right now as he generates a turnover, a bucket. As team just feeds off that energy, don't they?
Big play from Webster. Yes, well, they went quickly and it was too quick. Fumbled that ball. And the Tuatara with a 1-point lead now. Plenty of lead changes in this game. As Taranaki spins, goes left to right, get the roll. Froling. Brings the ball up court, decides to go into the paint himself with that left hook.
Tuffy looked like a bit of contact there, but nothing called, and the Tuatara at the other end.
Taranaki, 4-3. Oh, air ball there. Oh, Taranaki, you don't often see those from him. McIntosh, though, has the ball in hand. Webster, 5 seconds left on the shot clock for Webster. Steps back for the 3, and it's blocked by Davison. Can he get the ball back? Yeah, charging foul against Davison. Great work from McIntosh to get back and set as well.
McIntosh has been fantastic. He's come into the game and made some big plays. That one in particular, he's able to put his body on the line. Not easy to do. Carlin Davison's coming at you in the full court. It's a tough charge to make, but puts his body on the line.
Great pace to get down there too, because Davison was going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, he was, and we see the timeout.
Minute 18, just 1 point the difference. It's been a fantastic game of skill, both on offense and defense. And I think we've got to pay tribute to that Sky Broadband rapidly, because the bench players have come on and they haven't given anything up. There hasn't been a drop of momentum every time there's been a substitution.
Yeah, no, it's been good, hasn't it? And it's been emphasised by our guy Chris McIntosh coming in, making some big plays. We haven't seen Ruben Fitzgerald yet.
No.
Who was a big factor in that Rapid League game. Maybe that was a taste of things to come. He played quite a lot and hasn't seen too much action yet tonight, but he was great with his ball pressure up the court, and it's something that I spoke about with Aaron Young before the game. One of the key things they wanted to pick up from was last week. They didn't feel like that ball pressure and intensity on the ball was good enough. And maybe coming out of that last timeout, we see Corey Webster come in and really put some pressure on in the full court. I think that's what Aaron Young wants to see a lot more of.
Well, the full court pressure really paying dividends in Webster with the turnover.
And play down, it is a captain, Roblo.
Webster bringing the ball up the court. Dishes it off to Glidden. Low. Just feeding his team at the top of the arc. Bounce pass, oh, read brilliantly by Davison with the steal. Running quickly there, there's Cameron. Froling, heavily marked. Davison surveying his options. Cameron with a quick pass to Froling. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Good defense by Lowe. Has to put up the shot, misses. And it goes in the hands of Webster. Brilliant defense from the Tuatara.
Yeah, great defense from Rob Lowe. He's defended Sam and guys like him many times. Does a good job of just staying down, using his body and his size. It's Cam Glidden shows us a little bit of action off the dribble. Takes Sam Froling straight to the rim.
Nice acceleration. Just that quick change of pace coming in from Glidden. McCarran to Davison. Froling barking orders. Davison's going to go himself. Gets the twist. He'll draw the foul too.
Yeah, Davison, he's just so tough when he puts his head down, and he's so quick and athletic. Cam Glidden does a pretty good job sliding the feet, but his momentum wasn't quite there. He tried to sell the charge, but I think the correct call there from the officials. He didn't quite have the position he needed to.
Yeah. And they're in the bonus now too. So a trip to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for Davison. He's been pretty successful tonight, and there is that commentator's curse you were talking about.
That was you, not me. I've still got my one up my sleeve. We spoke about this in the Rapid League. I haven't used the commentator's curse yet, and I'm just waiting for my time to see if it's real.
Yeah, it's real for me.
We got a player timeout, I believe. These last 7 seconds.
smart play too.
Yeah, great call. Bunch of veteran players in the Tuatara. I'm sure they can draw up something, generate a good look here.
Who are you giving the ball to?
I think they'll probably run some sort of off-ball action here for Cam Glidden, try and use that gravity as we spoke about before. Though I might be wrong, he's taken the ball out.
Three seconds left on the shot clock. Goes up and under. It might be too late. It is. So half-time here at Eventfinda Stadium. It is 42-40, the home side. The Tuatara leading the Airs in the South NBL. It's a hotly contested game at the moment. The Taranaki Airs, Davison at the moment on 15 points, rolling on 14. And for the Tuatara, quite an even spread, low on 12, Webster on 11, Te on 9 and Glidden on 8. And we'll head now to Tom Abercrombie, who has got big man Rob Lowe with him.
Yeah, joined here by Rob Lowe. Rob, what do you make of that first half? Pretty much back and forth the whole time?
Yeah, you know, they're a good team. We're doing better on defensively this week than last week, so just keep that going in the second half and I think we'll be all right.
And what do you make of that matchup with you and Sam Froling? It's been a goodie so far. He's a bit of a handful down low. What do you got to do to stop him?
Yeah, Froling's one of the best bigs in the league. You know, we got to contain the whole team. Carlin's got 15 as well, so it's a team game, and we just got to play defense.
Good luck for the second half, mate.
Thanks, Tommy.
Who will have a lucky key heading away? Now, this is what the keys look like. We've got 2 rows that have been chosen here.
So half-time here, 42-40, the Tuatara with a 2-point lead. Don't go anywhere. The second half of the South NBL game coming right up after this.
All the way there, all the way.
Yeah, they are. Wait, how long do we have?
The front row has a chance now. Now, we've got a lucky key coming up. We're going to pick
At least it's a good game.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah, like
I love it.
Yeah, it's a good game at the moment. Oh, got it.
You're good.
So yeah, that's a rapidly. We haven't had the first.
There you go.
Don't need them.
Oh yeah.
There's too many printed out here.
Yeah.
Know which is which.
Hardcore, 2-point code, ladies and gentlemen.
Rapid, rapid.
Well done.
Okay, so field goal percentage. Oh well, we're talking through the Chemist Warehouse stats anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Man, commentating at the ground is so much better because your energy's higher because you're like in the
Yeah.
It's so hard to get hyped when we're in the frickin' bunker.
Yeah. So much better.
It's like, woo, and there's like a slam dunk, and you're like, hey.
Hey man, you want to come and jump on the
Yeah,
mic?
why don't you just come join us in commentary?
How are you?
Good.
Got about 30 seconds. Not a bad game.
is going to have a crack there for Wucha. Now, we've got prizes to the value of $100, $200 and $300 thanks to Wucha. Now, let's go, Max. Have a little look for the line. Now, don't know putter. Let's see if he has his tickets. Let's go. Good form there. Well, he's flipped it a little bit. He's flipped it to the left. You reckon we get Max into the turn? And the Sella. What do you reckon, guys? All right, we'll get it back.
No, my Hokima, welcome back to Eventfinda Stadium in Auckland, where it is the Tuatara leading the Taranaki Steel Formers is 42 points to 40. What a game we've had. It's really been tit for tat, hasn't it?
It has been a seesaw battle. Neither team really been able to establish that ascendancy. The second half, I expect much of the same. It's been very good. There's been some good battles. Just what we wanted to see from two of the powerhouses.
Let's take a look at the Chemist Warehouse stats. I mean,
Carlin Davison, 15 points in the first half. He has been super aggressive, but I've loved his energy at the other end as well. Sam Froling, 14 points for the Tuatara. Rob Lowe, 12. Corey Webster, 11. Done a good job. Pretty even spread after that. And the rebounding count, Sam Froling as expected, and Rob Lowe as expected leading their teams, but 14.
Double-double at the half.
That's really, really impressive. This guy's going to have some monster 2020 games this year, and it could be tonight. As we see Corey Webster with 4 assists as well, doing a good job in that point guard position for the Tuatara. And a block each for Davison and Rob Lowe.
No good on that.
As we see there, again, Davison at the top. I spoke about his aggressiveness offensively, but defensively, 2 steals, 1 block. He's been getting after it at that end. His energy and intensity on Cam Glidden hasn't let him get away from him. He's done a really good job, being a great force for the Airs so far tonight.
And quite a lot of steals in general, right, in this game. There's been plenty of turnovers. Sometimes we look at that stat and it's not fully populated. There's only a couple of people with steals, but it has been turnover galore in this game.
Yeah, it has. We're still opening in week 2. There's still going to be a few growing pains with both these teams as they figure out their styles and how they want to play and get that fitness back under their belts. So a few turnovers here and there are bound to happen, but definitely, well, one turnover is one too many for these coaches, so they want to clean that up.
And I mean, Froling is having an impressive game. He's already had a double-double again. Is it too early to talk that he could be in the MVP stats for the season? I mean, it's looking pretty good.
Absolutely not. I think he is most people's early preseason pick for MVP, and he's shown us in these first 2 games exactly why. He's just a monster at this level. He's such a handful down low. He's so good with that left hand finishing, but he contributes in other ways too. He's a rebounding machine at both ends. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Don't go anywhere. The second half coming up right after this. The Auckland Tuatara up against the Taranaki Airs on the Sal's NBL. It's all on here at Eventfinda Stadium on your Thursday night action of the Sal's NBL. The Auckland Tuatara leading the Taranaki Steelformers is 42 points to 40. I'm Taylor Johnson, and with me in co-commentary is Tom Abercrombie. And this has been a belter of a game, and I cannot wait, should I say, for the second half.
Yeah, it's lived up to expectations, hasn't it? Our two pre-season favourites for the championship, as we see our poll, the Auckland Tuatara 59%, Taranaki Airs at 41%. I think that is pretty similar to what we had before the game. People at home still tipping the Auckland Tuatara to get this one. I think it's going to come right down to the end.
Well, we saw in the Sky Broadband Rapid League game just before this. It went into overtime. It was the Tuatara who got the 2-point win in the end. Can they do the same here in the Sal's NBL game? Yeah. Got 20 minutes to find out.
We do. It's really going to be a case of which team can just establish a little bit of ascendancy, get some momentum, because there hasn't been, well, there's been a lot of lead changes, but there hasn't been any big leads built up. Both teams have. Sorry, I was just having a chat to the referee there, explaining some of those confusing calls in the first half.
Have they ever thought about picking up a whistle?
No way. That's a thankless job right there.
And we are very grateful for the coin referees.
I mean, we thank the refs after a game, but I don't know if it was ever really, you know, genuine. But
we love the honesty.
Having stepped back now, I do appreciate what they do. It is a tough job.
No game without them. No game without them. So the Tuatara, and nope.
We've got a
premature start.
Yeah, a little bit of an early clock issue there. Rob Lowe and Sam Froling find it entertaining. Not sure what they're talking about.
He's probably wondering who's taller. Who is taller?
I think Sammy Froling's man bun just gets him over the... I'd like to see Rob Lowe try and sport the same facial hair as Sam Froling, though. That'd be a good look. Bring back the mop, Rob. He rocked it back in the Cairns Taipans days.
He did. So, Ledger back onto the court. It's been a while since we've seen him. Tarangi up against Cameron, kicks it out. Oh, Ledger just loses the ball.
Yeah, it was a tough pass. It was down around his ankles, and Cam Glidden was waiting with his hands ready for that next ping pass.
Karen gets it to Mini. Mini turns and shoots. Radar has been off for Mini.
The radar's been off for the entire Airs team from the three-point line tonight. Yet to hit one for the game.
How's that stat? Good stat from you, Evo.
Thank you. Been waiting to use that one.
Webster pulls up for the jump. I can't get it. Also, nice mic placement before.
I've got to take that back. Sam Froling did make a three, didn't he? So we see a lovely pass from Mitch McCarron. Elisha Mini just can't quite finish it. But great vision there from McCarron in the open court.
Yeah, right. He did make a three. But you said it with confidence.
Thank you. People believe anything you say with confidence.
So it's on a Rob Lowe. Oh, again, just not getting the roll. Davison. No one scoring yet in the second half, should I say, and that one well and truly off. Glidden, well, Tarangi threw his hands up because he was free on that fast break, but Glidden didn't give the pass. Low, Webster. Bit of pressure being applied to Webster. Tarangi decided against a three, collects Mini on his way.
Yep, foul there on Elijah Mini. Good job from Ruben Tarangi putting the ball on the floor. As we see here, between the legs, change of direction, just catches Elijah Mini off guard. But great to see the ball pressure from Carlin Davison and Mitch McCarron earlier in the possession. They've been fantastic at just getting through screens.
Oh, threaded that pass beautifully was Webster, but they just cannot finish at the moment. No one has scored a point in almost 2 minutes in this third quarter. Can it be Webster? Not to be, but they'll get the ball back as Froling bobbles the rebound.
There is a lid on that basket to start the third quarter for the Auckland Tuatara. Just getting reacquainted with their home rims.
Yeah. So halftime score.
So we've got a change here. Our referees come together and realise it is Taranaki's ball.
So 42-40, still the score as it was at half time. Davison plants for three. He can't get it either. Someone has been playing with those rims at the half. Ledger bobbles the ball, pressure being applied by Davison. Low. Option being shut down at the moment. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Webster breaks the drought.
Hallelujah. Corey Webster knocks down the three. Rob Lowe with the excellent vision from the post. We are up and running.
5-point lead now for the Tuatara as Davison just threads his way through the defense. Nice two-pointer. Webster being pressured by McCarran. The screen from Lowe. Again, back out to Webster. That's nice play, and it's back-to-back threes.
Yeah, back-to-back threes from Webster and back-to-back assists from Rob Lowe, who's doing a great job of finding his shooter wide open.
Biggest lead of the night now for the Tuatara. 6 points. Froling popping that ball in.
Yeah, tough finish there from Froling. Rob Lowe does a pretty good job sliding his feet, but Froling just poised under pressure.
Webster, deep two, and was it another three?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a three or a long two, but either way, Corey Webster is hot. Mitch McCarran says, anything you can do, I can do better. Well, not better, but just as well.
Yeah, returns the favour. Webster. He has come out firing out of the change room. St. Lyndon now it's raining threes. We went for 2.5 minutes, no one could score, and now all of a sudden it's 3 points galore.
Well, that's basketball, isn't it? It can be a roller coaster. Momentum can change very quickly. Both teams scoring at will now.
That's why we love this sport. Davison, pocket being picked by Glidden. Just got a lovely hand to that ball.
Yeah, probably one of those ones Carlin just needed to shoot that one. He's been so good and aggressive putting the ball on the floor. Don't mind some of those turnovers.
Yeah, Tuatara with the biggest lead, 7 points. Low, up against Minnie. Aaron Young pleading for a foul. Froling. Looking at his options, I mean, it's 4-on-1 in there. He had plenty of unmarked players outside the arc, decided to go on his own, couldn't get the shot.
Yeah, pretty good look there as we see the Tuatara slow things down, try and get a nice controlled possession here. The hot hand of Webster. Mitch McCarran with his hands, another steal.
Plenty of good steals here.
Just can't maintain the handle in the open court, but Mitch McCarran, great hands.
Got a slight body check there. He was asking the referee. Didn't get the call.
This is Mitch McCarran's third steal of the game. Backing up from 3 steals last week. I think he's going to be right up there in the steal count week in, week out.
100% nifty. Biggest lead of the night at the moment with the Tuatara. Can they break away here from the airs? McCarran almost got there.
Almost gets another one. He's everywhere at the defensive end right now. Mitch McCarran setting the tone for the Taranaki Airs.
Rated E for effort. Gotta love that one.
He's got that in bounds, doesn't he?
Just readjusting the shot clock. Showing the right number now, 3.7 seconds left for the Tuatara. Oh, and just an easy intercept there from Davison, and he's fouled for his troubles too.
Yeah, fantastic instincts there from Carlin Davison. He read the play like a book.
Yeah.
As you see, just timing his jump perfectly as Cam.
That was pretty.
Yeah, he probably just telegraphed that a little bit to Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
Davison, so quick off his feet.
He totally said it with his eyes. He totally knew. Davison here was going there.
The young fella, Tukaha Kupa, straight into the game and straight into the foul count. Just a little bit overzealous, getting two hands there on McCarron, who knows how to sell it.
He had some good minutes in the Sky Broadband Rapid League. Rokawa, low pass to McCarron. Froling tries to set the screen. They kick it back out to him.
He's got to
Goes
shoot it.
for the three. Oh, bounces off the rim. The shot clock was not in his favour. Taranaki. Oh, runs in sixes and sevens. What a block coming in from Davison. Taranaki. To low, back to Taranaki. Look at the elevation Davison got on that rebound.
Yeah, Carlin Davison, one of the better athletes in our league, showing it off on that rebound. Skies for it.
Rokawa. Again, different still, 7 points. Tuatara just inching ahead at the moment. McCarron hasn't really gone for too many shots himself, has McCarron. He's really been the orchestra of the attack with Cooper now with ball in hand.
Yeah, McCarron very happy just to orchestrate the offense, but does need to look to be aggressive himself at times too.
Davison again, just getting involved.
Spending a bit of time on the floor, isn't he? Love to see the hustle from the young fella.
Low. Looking for McIntosh, who's checked back into the game. Good handles being shown from McIntosh, but Bailey getting a hand to it as well.
Yeah, McIntosh had a good impact when he came in the first half. Plays with great intensity and effort. Look to give the Tuatara a boost here as they try and finish off this quarter with a bit of momentum and extend this lead. As we see our first look at Ruben Fitzgerald coming into the game for Ruben Taranaki. And I think the ref might send him back.
Taranaki with the pressure being applied by McCarron. Heavy defense there. Everyone looking for the referees for a call. Doesn't get it on the ground. McCarron gets it to Mini. Thanking the three. Lovely shot from Rokawa.
Yeah, great hit from Rokawa. That all starts with Mitch McCarron's ball pressure, though. He does a great job of forcing the turnover of Ruben Taranaki. He might not get credited with the steal there, but that's all him.
Hustle at the bottom of the hoop.
Yeah, another great rebound there. This time Tobias Cameron getting up nice and high. Nick Barrow just a bit overzealous, as we see on our replay here. Daron Rokawa, it's one of his favourite spots in that corner. Makes no mistake about it.
They cut the lead down to 4. The Airs just refusing to go away at the moment. They had a close opening game up against the Jets as well. In for another close one this evening here in Tamaki Makaurau. Rokawa is going to go for another 3 back-to-back. Bounces, but good rebound coming in from Cameron. He's going to go himself now and draws the foul.
Yeah, nice aggressive play there from Cameron. Does the job on the offensive boards and backs himself against the smaller McIntosh down in the post. Gets himself to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for 2.
Forward number 14, the captain, Rollo.
See big Robbie Lowe going to take a little rest. Josh Ledger back into the game.
Opportunity now to bring that lead just down to 2. Unsuccessful first attempt at the Chemist Warehouse stripe for Tobias Cameron. This time, he corrects the shot. 3-point game. Fitzgerald onto the court. And Ledger just lets that ball slide. Lucky not to do backcourt. In fact, he did.
Yeah, just put that foot over the line, unfortunately, for Josh Ledger. Backcourt violation, and it'll be Taranaki ball. Chance to close this gap.
Furling. Barrow there. And trying to come in with the steal was McIntosh. Gosh, they've been rapid.
Offensive foul, I believe, called here. Sam Froling just using that elbow to get the chicken wing on Nick Barrow. He doesn't like the call, but you see the replay here, just uses that elbow. Yep, it's pretty obvious to us on the replay.
GJ Gardner-Holmes replay. Not working in the favour of Furling. Fitzgerald gets it to Webster. Cameron on Glidden. Oh, just tripping over there was Glidden. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Rebound by McIntosh.
Our guy Chris McIntosh with the energy, the O-board, and Corey Webster. Oh, beautiful hesitation move, but Elijah Mini comes flying in for the block.
Yeah, he held him up, didn't he, on defence. Karen Rokawa decides against a 3. Lovely inside pass. Mini.
Yeah, nice play there from the Airs. Rokawa with the drive and finds Elijah Mini with great. We spoke about it earlier in the game. The Tuatara coming out of this timeout. Aaron Young drawing something up. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sam McKinnon get his team in a zone here just to throw a different look at them. Try and take them out of that action. We'll see as they come out onto the court.
It's a tight tussle tonight. Tuatara up by 1:15 remaining. Here in the third quarter.
Minute 15 left in the third quarter here in the Sal's NBL on Thursday night. Barrett. Oh, just holding that ball up. Not a lot of options for him. Webster nominates himself. Goes forward, deep 3.
Sam Froling more than happy just to leave Nick Barrow out there on the perimeter. Tuatara probably don't get the look they were hoping for out of a timeout.
McCarron with the pass to Froling.
Lovely stuff there from the airs. Mitch McCarron just attacking downhill. Sam Froling so good rolling down into the paint.
Well, with 30 seconds left in the game, or in the quarter, should I say, it is the Airs who take the lead, and there was a heavy collision right in front of the referee on the other side. Nothing called. Webster, wide open three to end the third quarter. Can't get there. It's a battle for the ball.
Yeah, great look there from Webster. Wide open look, but it will be Taranaki ball with 10 seconds remaining. A chance to push this lead out just a little bit more.
Yeah, the Tuatara were leading this entire quarter, and as I said, with 30 seconds to go, the Airs have come back. Now they have the 1 point lead. McCarron for the three, unable to get there, and that is the third quarter. 55-54, the Airs now leading the Auckland Tuatara. What a game we have had in the NZNBL on Thursday night. Big fourth quarter coming right up.
Let's hear for Tuatara coming out. All right, let's hear it once again for our amazing partners,
No mai hoki mai, welcome back to Eventfinda Arena. 55-54, the Taranaki Airs lead the home team, the Auckland Tuatara. 10 minutes left to play. What a low-scoring game.
It is a low-scoring game. Well, a low-scoring quarter, that third was anyway.
Yeah.
The team struggled to score a little bit, but the game is poised for a great finish.
Well, I think you can put it down to it being very evenly matched as Mini with the fake for the three goes hard up again. The Tuatara, great finish.
What a finish. Elijah Mini. Rob Lowe does a great job going up vertical, but Mini's done that a couple of times tonight, just being able to hang in the air and take the contact, get the finish.
McCarron with another tip.
I know he's only got about 3-4 steals, but the amount of times he's got his hands on the ball tonight has been really, really impressive.
It's been a great disruptor, kind of stifle the offense of the Tuatara. Barrow misses that easy jumper. McCarron to Rokawa, just puts that pop pass into Froling. Mini was left wide open. Cameron into the foot of Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Rob Lowe does a great job as a big fella sliding his feet. Very used to coming out and defending guards on switches and mismatches on the perimeter, and that occasion slides his feet really well.
8 seconds left on the shot. Froling, but three, and banks it, extending that lead.
Yeah, that hurts. Those are those ones Sam Froling is more than willing to take with the shot clock winding down.
He hesitated a few times outside of the arc, and so I think that's why the Tuatara left him open as Barrow again can't get that mid-range shot.
Yeah, speaking of leaving open, the Tuatara, the Taranaki Airs rather, can be more than happy to leave Nick Burrow open in that mid-range space all night long.
McCarron drawing in defenders and beautiful finish.
Yeah, beautiful. Just used a little fake there to get himself all the way to the rim. Mitch McCarron, very savvy in that pick and roll space.
Ball movement was quick there, but a bit too quick for Te-Rangi. McCarron gives it unselfishly back to Rokawa. And timeout called by Aaron Young. The Airs up on their feet, they're pumped.
The Taranaki Airs are up and about. Aaron Young needs to have a chat to his troops as very quickly the Airs have opened up a 10-point lead, as we see here. Mitch McCarron with a nice little touchback, no-look pass to cap off what was a really impressive run by the Airs.
Oh, how the momentum has changed in the space of 2 minutes. The Taranaki Airs, whatever was said in that third quarter, certainly worked.
No, they've come out with some intensity to start this fourth. Sam Froling knocking down the three as well. That's one that hurts the Tuatara. They need to find a way to generate some offense to finish this game.
Well, with the Chemist Warehouse stats at the moment, their field goal percentage is 34%. Not looking good, whereas the Airs are at 48% right now.
Yeah, no, the Tuatara only scored 12 points in that third quarter, obviously struggling a little bit from the field. They're struggling a little bit from the three-point line, just 8 for 27. And that's with Corey Webster catching that little hot spell in the third quarter and knocking down 3 of them. They need to find a way to generate some points. For me, you got to go back to the big fella, Rob Lowe. He's been good when he's had the ball, generating looks for his teammates, finding open guys. Him and Corey Webster, those middle on balls are going to be something they look to down the stretch.
High turnover rate in this game too, 14 apiece. Webster with Tarangi fires the shot. Throwing with yet another rebound, make that 17. Rokawa dishes it back off to McCarron, and as I said, he's just really been the maestro. Hasn't gone to the basket too many times himself. Mini with the fadeaway, pleading for the call, doesn't get it. In transition, Glidden.
He wanted it, didn't
he?
He's hungry for a three.
Webster with Davison. Froling now marking Webster. What a foul.
Yeah, well, they got the mismatch that they wanted there. Corey Webster with Froling at the top of the key. Gets a pretty good look at the three, but can't knock it down. The Tuatara able to get themselves an extra possession. I believe that was Rob Lowe doing a great job on the offensive glass.
Now, this has been a 20-0 run for the Airs. Now being ended, though, by Glidden.
Right on cue. We saw him hunting for his three in the previous possession, and Cam Glidden, with a little bit of space and time, he makes no mistake about it.
Mini. Charging foul this time. He was pleading for the defensive foul last time. I think just went in too aggressive.
Yeah, no, good call. Cam Glidden had position this time. He's able to take the charge to back up his three at the other end. And once again, that momentum starts shifting. Auckland Tuatara clawing this one back.
Te-Rangi now. What can the veterans do for the Tuatara? Rob Lowe turns and shoots quickly.
Bang, bang, and now we've got a timeout by Sam McKinnon. Oh, how things can change. A great play call there from the Tuatara, just running Cam Glidden off this wide pin down, as we see on the GJ Gardner replay. He curls that one, is able to just screen Rob Lowe's man Froling, who's sitting off a little bit. Rob Lowe pops out to the three. Bang, bang.
He was quick with it too.
I would say they've practiced that one a few times, but as I spoke about a little bit earlier, that gravity that Cam Glidden brings as a shooter, if these guys can leverage it, which they've tried to this game, and they will continue to, because it doesn't matter how bad Cam is shooting it, he is going to get the same attention night in, night out with his ability to shoot the three ball, and it can open up so much else for the rest of his team.
4-point game, 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. And don't forget, It's the Sales NBL, and there's always some sales discounts popping up on your screens every time you join us. $30 for a large pepperoni pizza. Use that code. There's Sales Dribble, or scan the QR code. Valid until next week, Wednesday. Plenty of time to order a pizza or 5. So the Taranaki Airs had a 17-point scoring run. It sees them in the lead now. That one well and truly off the radar.
Tobias Cameron just struggling a little bit with his shot at the moment. It's the Tuatara run the same play, same result.
Back-to-back triples for the big man, Rob Lowe. Now we're down to 1 point. Nokawa to McCarron, dishes it off to Froling, and it's a travel call too.
Yeah, Froling a little miffed by that one. Just judged to have shuffled his feet a little bit in the lane. It was a tough pass to catch. He did all the hard work catching it. I didn't see his feet myself, but travel is the call, as he's still arguing down the other end.
Low to Webster. Terangi doesn't like his chances out the arc. Foul on Mini.
Yeah, Tuatara doing a good job running some of these off-ball actions for shooters at the moment, causing the Taranaki Airs some miscommunication issues, just as to how they're going to defend those.
Webster to Glidden, and it's off the foot, almost backcourt. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He's got Froling around him. Trying to go for the high shot. The shot clock is going to expire on them.
Yeah, a bit of confusion here. It looked like Cam Glidden's layup touched the rim, and there should have been a reset there.
Webster.
See here, Cam Glidden, yep, certainly gets some rim. Should have been a reset in the shot clock.
Low. Lovely threading pass. Look at the movement out to Tarangi, who was out on that right edge, just bounces up in behind the backboard. And McIntosh again with a rebound.
He knows the right place to be, doesn't he?
100%. Tarangi, again, couldn't get that one to fall. Mini. He loses the handle. Pressure, though, coming from our man, McIntosh.
Just a little sloppy in the open court there, but McIntosh once again changing the game with some key plays. The Tuatara looked really good, how they're executing their offense now with some pace and purpose, energy in their cuts.
Oh, Webster. Looks like he almost slips. Oh, nearly an intercept for Davison, and it's 3 for Glidden.
Yeah, high risk play there from Carlin Davison. He thought he had the steal, but if you're going to miss that and give Cam Glidden an open 3, you're going to pay all night long.
Oh, well, Webster read that one like a book. You can see it coming from a mile away. Misses the 2, though, but opportunity now for 3 for Glidden. Mini misses the rebound. McIntosh is there, right place at the right time. A little bit hectic. And McCarron with the foul.
Yeah, the Airs just can't get a defensive rebound right now. The Tuatara executing their offense a lot better, but they're also getting second, third opportunities nearly every possession. As we see here, Carlin go for the steal, which leaves a wide open Cam Glidden, who is not going to miss that.
Webster tries an alley-oop to Rob Lowe. Not going to count it.
Tuatara going to the Spain action late in this game. Will be very effective with Corey Webster coming off that high on ball is obviously such a threat. Cam Glidden setting a back screen for Rob Lowe. Cam's man doesn't want to help too much. The risk of giving up another 3 ball. There's just a little bit of confusion in the Airs ranks right now about how they're guarding that action.
So Tuatara with a 3-point lead at the moment. Make it 4 courtesy of Roblo. We've had a multitude of lead changes in this game. It is definitely upping up to what we thought it would be. Froling. Getting hassled there by Lowe.
Yeah, Sam Froling, he's drawing a lot of attention when he gets the ball down low now. Obviously, he had a lot of success early on. The Tuatara were willing to leave him one-on-one, but the double teams and the heavy digs are coming now every time he catches the ball. Does a good job of drawing the foul there, though.
Just under 4 minutes to play in the South NBL matchup.
3:55 remaining on the clock here. Eventfinda Stadium. Let's go Tuatara.
McCarron to inbound. Struggling to get free are the Airs. Froling has the ball out on that left flank. Gets it out to Rokawa, plants for the 3, knocks it down.
Yeah, big hit there from Rokawa. McIntosh really came after Froling with that dig, as I just spoke about. Froling senses it, is able to find the open man.
Low kicks it up to Webster. Taranaki tries to set the screen. Nice work from Taranaki.
Tough finish with the left hand there from Ruben Taranaki.
Minute to Cameron. Froling this time. Plenty of pressure being applied to Froling as he gets fouled.
Yeah, once again, we see those digs. Corey Webster just getting the hand in there. Froling staying strong with the ball. He cops one on the forehead.
Cameron. Inbounds to McCarron. Goes himself, does McCarron, collects, nice 2, and gets the call as well.
Really tough finish there from Mitch McCarron. Such a good facilitator, but you love it when he's aggressive too. We see here, Webster trying to float over the screen. Ruben Taranaki takes the switch. It doesn't matter. Mitch McCarron finishes with the and 1.
Opportunity to tie the game up again from the Chemist Warehouse stripe.
Why not? Let's have another lead change.
Let's go to overtime. We had it in the Sky Broadband rapidly. We could very well see that happen here in the South NBL. Still just over 3 minutes to play, but it is very much a tight game.
You see Rokawa just a bit over-aggressive, trying to blow up that handoff. He's a bit miffed as to how the foul is called, but there was plenty of contact.
Take a look at the DJ gun. Ooh.
Yeah, well, maybe Tyrone just has
his ankle.
does have a point there. Looks like McIntosh might have actually clipped his own teammate's shoulder as he was running past.
Difficult one there. McIntosh misses the first from the strike.
Ball don't lie.
Gets the second one though with no issues. Davison back on to the court after a spell on the bench. McCarron again going himself. Gets the ball to Froling. No whistle either way. In fact, we get one in the end. Bit of a delay there.
Yeah, there was a bit of a late call there. I think the ref was probably happy to just play a no call, but felt like he had to call something. There was a fair amount of contact. Rob Lowe may be lucky not to get the flop warning on that one. And we do see a flop warning now on Rob Lowe.
Still arguing the point, Rob Lowe. Ref's not going to change his mind. Davison Back to Rokawa.
Yeah, Sam Froling is a bit miffed by that, but he did extend those hands a little bit, trying to just set the quick brush screen and roll, but just extends a little bit too much. Unfortunately, he was right in front of the ref when he did so.
Wasted opportunity there with some good possession. And open look for Lowe. Cameron gets up high for that rebound. Karen to Davison. Haven't seen too much of Davison in this half. Froling. Well, good defence being shown by Lowe.
Yeah, good D there from Lowe. He picked the left hand. The Airs will get the ball back on the baseline.
Davison, one-on-one with Terangi, goes up against Lowe. And he'll go to the Chemist Warehouse strike for 2 points and the opportunity to level.
It was an awkward one, wasn't it? He kind of got up there in the air and had to figure out what he was going to do.
It was like in slow motion because Rob was already there and he had to try and readjust in the middle of the air.
Nice to have so much time in the air.
Yeah.
I remember what that used to feel like. Big
1
hit from the
point.
free throw line there for Carlin, who's... We haven't seen him too much in this fourth quarter. He's playing with 4 fouls at the moment. He's been such an important part of what the Airs have done tonight.
And just like that, tie game again here at Eventfinda Stadium. Just over 2 minutes to go. Davison leveling it up from the stripe. Webster to extend the lead to 3 points again.
Tough shot from Webster. He doesn't need much space to get that thing off. And these are the moments that the Tuatara brought Corey Webster into the team for.
100%.
He loves a moment. He loves the fourth quarter.
Big play by a big player. Rokawa loses the handles.
It was our guy, Chris McIntosh, getting the hand in from behind.
Lowe thought about it, gave it to McIntosh, kicks it out to Glidden for deep 3, bounces off the rebound. Look at the height from Davison. The hang time.
Big possession here for the Airs. They really need a bucket.
They need to treasure the ball. Rokawa falls short. They've got the rebound through Cameron. Davison now. 7 seconds, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Froling hits the rim. Webster with the ball. Just over a minute left to play. Airs need to make a move. They're comfortable at the moment. The Tuatara threading that ball nicely to Lowe. Out on the edge is Glidden. Tarangi drives into the lane, pops it up. Beautiful shot.
Timeout Airs as we see the Tuatara and their experience and leadership come to the fore here. Just having some great success out of that middle on-ball late with Corey Webster and Rob Lowe. We see Ruben Tarangi with the nice little floater. Now that comes out of that middle on-ball action, which I think we are going to see a lot of this year. That Webster and Lowe combination is very, very tough to guard.
Oh, the experience, right? Look at the names we've just mentioned. Webster, Lowe. Fantastic work, Tarangi.
It's a pretty formidable lineup. If you can all stay out of foul trouble and all stay healthy, to have Glidden, Tarangi, Webster, Lowe and Vodonovic still to come into the fold as a 5 unit out there on the floor, there is not many better than that in the Sal's NBL.
Oh, the Airs, mere minutes ago, looked like they were going to run away with it. All of a sudden, the Tuatara put their foot down. 5-point game now, 46.5 seconds to go. We know that that can be an age in the game of basketball.
Certainly can, but this possession is huge for the Taranaki Airs coming out of this timeout. What is Sam McKinnon drawn up for his team to try and generate a good look here? The offensive's dried up a little bit for Taranaki. These last couple of minutes, they've found the going quite tough.
We got this one first, and we got the Taranaki Airs supporters.
I think they missed Davison out on the floor. They rested him for a little while. And he has been influential since coming back onto the court. Important possession here. McCarran goes up, kicks it out to Davison. Davison drives, pirouettes around, lets it go. Didn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, no.
Cameron gets it away. Now Webster. Again, Cameron trying to apply some defense. No fouls though coming from Taranaki. Eventually does.
Yeah, Taranaki in the bonus, so Corey Webster will go to the line. Probably not the one that they wanted to send there, but just the possession before. Taranaki don't quite get the look they want. Carla Davison shooting a turnaround jump shot from the free throw line is probably not what they drew up out of the timeout. Tuatara at the other end. The ball in Corey Webster's hands. Too poised as he has a chance to really ice this one.
Yeah, you think if you're going to give the foul, should they have given it a bit earlier?
Well, that's always the intention, isn't it? But sometimes it's easier said than done. And you have to be careful in these situations too, not to give up the unsportsmanlike foul. If you're out of position at all, the refs can be very quick to ping that one.
Webster successful from the Chemist Warehouse stripe.
I believe we've got to play a timeout.
We do.
Here for the Airs. Oh, they need a 3, don't they?
Yep. 7-point deficit in 27.6 seconds. It's not impossible.
No, we've seen comebacks like this before.
100%.
And I'm sure we'll see many in the South NBL this year. But the Taranaki Airs really do need a quick bucket right here, a quick 3 ideally, and then they've got to put the pressure on, go for steals if they don't get it, quick fouls, and ideally not put Corey Webster on the line.
So Color to Froling, they need to be quick here. Cameron for 3. Bounces off. Good rebound though from Froling. Again, Rokawa. This time he banks it.
Big hit from Daron Rokawa to keep the Airs in this one. So we have another player timeout, this time from the Tuatara. They look to set something up to get the ball in quick. The Airs are going to have to look to trap, try and generate a steal here. As I said, foul if they can't do so. You see big offensive rebound by Sam Froling. He finds Daron, the open man, who knocks it down. Time is running out.
Well, steals not beyond them. We've seen plenty of steals in this game, particularly from McCarran and Davison.
You're absolutely right. And watch Carlin Davison on the ball here. He's going to be an absolute menace for Cam Glidden trying to inbound this.
His elevation too, pretty dangerous. Glidden struggling. Ooh.
Well, they were close, weren't they? It was a risky pass. We've seen some of those little lob passes late in game go the other way in some recent fixtures, particularly in the ANBL. This time Rob Lowe able to get his hands to it, and looks like he might have got poked in the eye, but he'll step to the line.
Can't help but think Froling almost could have got there as well. I think he just wasn't looking at the ball itself, but the player. So Rob Lowe to try put this game to bed for the Tuatara. Never looked like missing on the Chemist Warehouse stripe.
Yeah, no timeouts here for Taranaki. Oh, they do have a timeout left, so if Rob makes this, it will be a timeout.
So one last opportunity, you would think, for the Airs.
Yeah, time is running out, isn't it? They do need a quick 3 here and another steal. But a 6-point game with 14 seconds left. You would think Auckland Tuatara will be able to close this one out and pick up their first win of the season.
Well, let's not forget to every point matters when it comes to South NBL ladder. All the important points in the Sky Broadband rapidly. They'll still be wanting to pile on those points regardless. But he's been impressive tonight, Davison.
Yeah, he has. He's been fantastic. His aggressiveness, intent in the open court, and to put his body straight down and get to the rim has been really impressive. He's got himself to the free throw line, I think 10 times tonight. It's what Taranaki's going to need from him all season long.
Minnie comes on to the court now and replaces Davison.
Yeah, one more 3-point shooting threat for the Airs out there.
Rokawa gets out to the edge. Good defense from McIntosh. Mini with the three.
Oh,
He's fouled.
he is fouled from Ruben Taranaki. And Elijah Mini will go to the line for three. The Taranaki Airs are not done yet.
No, they're not.
Will be our last chance for a free slice of Sal's Victor. 2 misses for
So hold the phone.
Nice and loud, Auckland, let's go.
10 seconds left. We've got opportunity for three here. Mini. That one was crucial.
Yeah, that hurts.
I reckon they want some Victor as well. Let's go, Auckland.
So Mini now, opportunity for two more. Crowd really trying to put him off. Doesn't work that time. One more opportunity now to make it a 4-point game, but you could see what his intention was there. He was going for the rebound, wasn't going to get it.
That was a pretty good purposeful miss there from Elijah Mini. He went for the super flat shot and it just bobbled round in the rim. It's a real art to that, you know, trying to miss on purpose. It'd be quite tricky to do. But they put Cam Glidden on the line at the other end.
Not a man you want to put at the Chemist Warehouse stripe, that's for sure.
No, a chance to really ice the game here for the Tuatara.
I like the intent from Mini with that.
Yeah, he had to do it, I think.
Yeah.
They really needed to generate another good 2 or 3 point look. As I said, it was a great miss. But that doesn't guarantee the offensive rebound. The Tuatara were ready for it.
I don't think his own team were actually ready for it.
I think the refs and the score bench just making sure we've got the correct amount of time on the clock.
Very important in the scheme of things. It's been such a tight contest. We really have been treated to a wonderful game here tonight, haven't we, Tom?
We really have. These two teams have lived up to the billing. They've gone toe-to-toe all night long. We haven't really had any big leads throughout, apart from in that third quarter and early in the fourth quarter, but it's been a fantastic game.
Glidden, 2 from 2 at the stripe. They go for a fast break to McCarran. Gets it easy 2 there.
What a pass from Sam Froling. The quarterback just puts it on a dime to Mitch McCarran. I don't think it's going to matter, but that was impressive, as we see here. That is pinpoint accuracy.
Great right arm on the man.
Most importantly, not much time comes off the clock.
Well, that was the thing, yes. So what do you think Aaron Young is saying to his troops right now?
Just trying to get them to stay poised, stay focused. The game's not over yet. They need to get this inbounds pass in accurately and look after the ball. We saw at the end of the Rapid League game, similar situation, slightly different score, but a bobble and a turnover very late led to a game-tying 3 from the Airs. I think it might be too little too late for the Taranaki Airs right now.
They haven't fallen short on the effort, that's for sure. So 8 seconds left on the game clock.
8.1 seconds remaining in the match. Let's go to top.
Tarangi looks for Webster. Pressure coming in from McCarran.
Wow, it looked like it could have come off Webster's leg. Also could have been a foul.
I think that's why McCarran's not arguing the point, because he did foul him, I think. And there goes the foul as well from Davison.
Cammy Glidden to get himself up over the 20-point mark for the night. He's been fantastic. In the second half, had a couple of big threes. Flew off those pin downs as he likes to do. A couple of nice moves off the dribble as well, which we don't always get to see from Cam in the ANBL. Has to work on parts of his game at this level, which we love to see. And he knocks down the first.
Just 20 points now for Glidden tonight. Make that 21. Another opportunity for a fast shot, but they don't go for it. Cameron for the deep three. Bounces off the rim. The rest is pedestrian now for the Tuatara, and a roar sounds around Eventfinda Arena because the Tuatara get their first win of the season. 84 points to 77. It was a close matchup, but in the end, the home team, the Tuatara, gets the win.
Just a reminder, guys, you're going to stay off courts until the walk down, and we're going to have our signing session, which I'm seeing the autograph in South Bay with the mascots and your favourite Tuatara.
South NBL action on a Thursday night. The Tuatara, they get 2 wins on the Sky Broadband Rapid League and also in the South NBL, which moves them right up the ladder. As we take a look at the Chemist Warehouse stats for this matchup tonight. The official stats partner of the South NBL. And Webster with 25 points, Low with 22, Glidden 21. Great spread for the Tuatara in the airs. Scrolling Davison carrying the load. Rokawa was good from the bench tonight. Mini as well with 12. McCarran picking up 9. Rebounds, Rob Lowe and Sam Froling, both of them picking up double-doubles. In the game this evening, assists, Webster with 8, Karen with 4. A lot of spread as well on the assist for the Taranaki Airs, showing their ball movement throughout the game. Just couldn't quite get the finish on a lot of those shots tonight. Blocks, Davison with 2, he was immense tonight. And steals, plenty of them. Davison, McCarran, Webster, Glidden and McIntosh all with 3 apiece. Let's now go to Tom Abercrombie, who has Glidden with him.
I'm joined by the sharpshooter himself, Cammy Glidden. Must be pleased to pick up the first win of the season, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Boys been working hard, especially the young fellas, and I don't think we put in a good display against the Saints, so good to come back and win and get this ball rolling.
What was the main difference from last week to this week? Was it just a little bit more reps under your belt, or anything tactically that you guys changed?
We didn't change anything. We just, I guess, sharper, played way better defense, holding that team to 77 is quite good. And we got a bit moist from outside for once.
Love to hear it. Good job, mate. Congratulations.
All smiles on the face of Glidden tonight here at Eventfinda Stadium in Tamaki Makaurau. Tuatara getting their season off to a win after that loss to the Saints. They'll be happy with that bounce back. They'll be gutted with their loss. Don't forget as well, coming up tomorrow, the Otago Nuggets will host the Manawatu Jets from the Ika Centre in Dunedin. The Saints travel across to play the Nelson Giants, and the Tuatara play again on Saturday. Can they back up the performance again against the fight in Tauranga on Saturday? Short turnaround for them. Tom, what were your thoughts on the overall match tonight?
It was a fantastic game, wasn't it? Really enjoyed it. The Tuatara put on a great show for their home fans in their first home game of the season, and did what they needed to do down the stretch. That experience came to the fore. Rob Lowe, Corey Webster, Cam Glidden made big plays in the fourth quarter and gave us a little glimpse, I think, of what's to come for the rest of the South NBL season.
And let's talk about the Airs as well, because they had their moments. This was a very winnable game from them. Where do you think they let it slip?
Yeah, they showed plenty of promise, didn't they? They're a tough team. Both these teams very good. I think the Airs be happy. They made improvements from last week. We saw a great game from Carlin Davison. He was fantastic at both ends of the floor. His intent and aggressiveness were really good. Sam Froling again, 21 points, 18 rebounds, was a monster. But they just struggled a little bit in that fourth quarter to find some offense. And that'll be a talking point, I'm sure, for Sam McKinnon in the coming days as they look to bounce back.
The Tuatara wasn't exactly easy for them tonight as well. Remember, the Airs went on a 17-point scoring run as well. What do you think these guys need to fix before they face the fight?
Yeah, that was the experience, wasn't it? The Airs went on that big run, but the Tuatara didn't get panicked and stayed poised. That experience came to the fore, and they will look to take this momentum into the fight, which is going to be a fun encounter. They played a great game in their first game at home. Looks like a fun environment down there. I'm sure these boys will be looking forward to getting down to Tauranga and taking on the new boys in town.
And let's talk about the impact from the bench for both teams, but particularly for the Tuatara. How good was the Sky Broadband Rapid League really warming up those guys like McIntosh?
It was fantastic, and I was going to say, Chris McIntosh, apologies, we've just had, I think, a speaker explode in the stadium.
That's one way to kick everyone out.
I'm glad I'm wearing headphones right now, but I could still hear that. But no, as I was saying, Chris McIntosh, fantastic in the Rapid League, took that form into this evening's game, and he made some massive plays throughout the game. Big offensive rebounds, some big cuts, made a great impact off the bench, which is what the Tuatara need from him and other guys on there, because they are so loaded in that front five. They're going to need guys like McIntosh to come in and have an impact off the bench.
Well, that is it here from Eventfinda Stadium in Tamaki Makaurau. Thank you for joining us on your Thursday night, and we will see you tomorrow down in Dunedin, where the Nuggets will play. And plenty of basketball action coming up this weekend. Final score here was 84-77 to the Auckland Tuatara, picking up their first win of the season against the Taranaki Airs. See you later, mā te wā.